Trappy, what's up? Ayo, Trappy.
your mic's cooked, big dog.
Yeah, it's tweaking.
All right, how about now? Can I be?
This was a professional,
am I-
man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Am
kidding.
Am I here?
You're good.
Am I here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're good now. You're good now.
Oh, I did the
yeah,
old.
yeah.
I did the old plug it and unplug it back in strat, and it seemed to work.
Yeah.
Oh, that works. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the classic.
Oh,
yeah.
of course. It was working on stream. I don't know why Discord was deciding not to let it work. But either way, guys, we're going into this game. We've got about 2 minutes to talk to each of these teams right now before we do get into it, before the staking does close. So, Pelias is our map. For the first of the night, I said that this one is honestly probably one of the more interesting to start off with. It's probably also one of the more exciting maps when it doesn't become Camp Central. It's got some really wacky angles you can take. How do you guys feel about starting your night off here, or at least, I guess, starting your first game off on this map in particular? Do you have, like, a pecking order as far as the excitement is concerned on these maps?
The stream just heard Chris 30 seconds ago asking what map it was, so that should definitely.
Let me tell you, I just downloaded it. Don't know what it looks like. Haven't set foot on it. I'm still gonna smash.
I do know there's a roof, and I did know you can surf on the right side. So that's gonna be exciting.
Do some fun stuff. They definitely do some fun stuff.
Although, brewery yesterday was actually pretty fun. I actually kind of like that one. But
I like that map. Yeah.
Rooftop, I didn't care for too much. But,
fair enough.
Assembly, we did good too, but. I mean, hopefully we like this one. This one seems like it's a little bit more, there's a little bit more areas where you could be. Like, you could be hiding on site. You could be in that, like, little house, so to speak, on the left side, too. And I saw a little bit of, like, No One's game when he played Slump's team. I think there's, like, a big shadow advantage on the roof, too, that you could see them up there. So it's going to be interesting for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that all I have to really ask for you guys right now is, what do you guys think as far as the score line is going to be concerned for this one? What do you got for me?
I ain't got no clue, bro. Holy. Fat Guy and Tisky, they're good players, but they're fun players. So we're gonna see them go for some stuff. So I don't know. It could be a really close game.
We wanted the trash talk. We wanted them. We were joking around saying that we should be in the same Discord just so we could hear the trash talk. I know you've seen Tiskia land, Tony. He's a fun guy to be with.
Yeah, I know. He's definitely a rowdy individual. Boys, I'm gonna let you get into your match setup as we get them in here for their thoughts as well.
All right.
Thank you.
See you soon. Welcome, boys.
I'm gonna have proof they're from Wisconsin. What's good, Tonester?
The Wisconsinite? Is that him?
Dude, it's him. It's the one and only fake Wisconsinite.
All right. Well, guys, we've got a game on our hands. The first of the night. You're the lead. You know, you're the lead-off hitter. So, what do you guys have for us as far as expectations going into Pelias for this one? Because I was just talking to the other team, and they definitely find this to be an interesting way to start the night.
All right, so let me start off. First, the map sounds like a Dominican dish, a paella, right? So I'm gonna.
I love paella.
Like, oh, my mom makes the best. Sorry, off topic.
Sorry.
I mean, like, we played this one time before, so I guess we have like experience with playing it once and watching one stream on it. I don't know, like, I don't know what to say. They're good players, you know. I don't really like shitting on anybody that we're gonna be playing.
Right.
I've been feeling pretty crispy today, I will say. Hopped on, used a banana mouse pad for the first 10 minutes of warm up. Was feeling good on the banana mouse pad. So I mean, like, if I'm good on a banana mouse pad, man, think about it, right? Other than that, I mean, should be a good game. Again, they're both good players. I played against both of them on LAN a lot.
Yeah, I would say.
Crazy Lucas.
I would say definitely in terms of the the place they play right now. That's not really that debatable for sure. But you know, they're a good team nonetheless. I think Trick and Goodbye. Even still, we'll see what you guys now after you had your revenge run for your now 1-1 with Trick and Goodbye. Maybe you can get a leg up over these guys early. Fat Guy, give me a prediction, my friend.
I think that this is going to be a cinema. It's gonna go all the rounds it can.
The Golden Gun.
It's gonna be 9-8. We take it though.
Okay, 9-8. You take it. I'm gonna send you guys over into your channel, and you can prove whether or not that will be true in just a little bit. Maybe we'll have you for the winners interview.
Who's streaming?
Fat Guys. Start with Fat Guys.
Man, motherfucker, you hate me.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. And they get booted back to the Shadow Realm where they belong, dude. All right. And with that, we will be watching Fat Guy, as I had just stated. So we're going to be awaiting for him to throw his stream on. But nonetheless, we've got our game, and we've got it on our hands now. Team Jared and Team Tisky. Let me just make sure I'm not flooding over the front and top side of Fat Guy here when I do switch things over. That would be a shame. Actually, I don't think Tisky. I don't think. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, team. His audio isn't working. If that guy's audio is not on. There we go. There he is.
Oh, my senses.
All right, let's go.
All right, brother.
All right, chat.
Fucking get it.
Let's get it.
Gaming
Let's
time.
get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, Tisky. Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right, I'm gonna drop the double.
All right, we're doing the usual. We're doing the usual, yeah.
See what they've got in store
Dude,
for
I'm
us.
actually okay with a roof setup with double P2s. And
We'll switch to Jared's POV at the halftime. We'll make sure we go and check out
I'll
what's
follow
going
you,
on
brother.
over
I'll just
on
follow
that
you.
end.
I'll just follow you, brother.
A little
Oh, I
bit of
forgot my
a
arm.
train
I'm
going
tweaking,
on
bro. I
right
forgot
now.
my arm.
Tisky's gonna be following Fat Guy, so he
Chill,
says.
chill.
He's also not only just following
Come
him,
here,
but
sweetie.
holding him on a leash. You hear him? Chill. Slow down. There's a bite from the left and the right. Oh, where's Tisky? Tisky was supposed to be there to get the trade. Eventually, he makes himself present, and they do win their round.
Holy shit! I do not know how I ended up in that.
How'd you do that, man?
And got one.
Did you just scream at the top of your fucking lungs, bro?
You
Dude,
absolutely
I was scared
shrieked.
shitless, dude. You don't know.
You want AK? I can drop you AK. You want AK? I can drop you AK. Do you want AK?
No, I'm running at them in a mech.
I
Oh my
have two
God.
flashes. Alright, heard. I'm
running
here.
in the same place.
Where you going? Alright, I'm here.
No.
Oh, close, close.
His name
Holy
is
shit,
Fat
listen to
Guy.
it.
His actual in-game is Fat Guy. Listen, I would
Ooh.
never do something like that. Blessings. That's crazy talk.
Goddamn.
That'd be absolutely
I
crazy
almost fucking
talk.
dicked on it.
I think Fat Guy got first pick. No, Fat Guy got first pick, got traded, and then his teammate got the last kill. Should be the order of operations, I believe. This is definitely clutchable, but if
How
only
are you
Tisky had a
alive?
little bit more health. It's a 1-to-1
Oh, yeah,
all of a
max
sudden.
seven?
This game has got.
Oh, is that not
legs.
wall bangable? That might not be wall bangable. It's all good.
Alright, let's
That
go
wall
on
is
the roof.
definitely wall bangable.
Sure.
Do a little-
Just for your information, chat. Tisky's
I think we
Alright, I got a deagle. Let me.
tweaking.
I'll find the info.
I'll give you. I'll get revenge.
Wipe up on him.
Yes, sir. Think
All
he's playing
these
close left
loose
again?
tarps on the top of the roof on
One
this
close
map
on me?
sometimes,
Oh,
man.
two?
Let's
One
see. Stake right now
Yeah,
for
on the right.
ooh,
Nice, Joe. I'm waiting. Okay, I'm coming to you, brother.
favoritism in the way of Jared and
We're probably
Chris.
playing split
That
perpetually. I mean, it's probably a left right.
obviously shows that Chris doesn't really know the map all that well right now.
Okay.
He's jumping
Is
out
it
in the
low
middle of
down?
the open like that. Doesn't know how exposed he really is.
Right there, yeah.
Heard
Yeah,
that.
there's armor on Tisky too. He can play this one with the
He's
picked
behind
up
that
rifle. That's
box.
pretty solid.
Anything behind this?
Yeah, when he killed me, but he could.
Did he just hawk Tua? Yeah, dude, he absolutely did. I'm not even kidding, bro. He just straight up spat on that guy's soul. But he was dead already, so it's not. It's all right. It's okay.
He gets mobile or
He
do
was,
you
he was dead. He wasn't alive.
I don't know. I think
He was no. He was non-feeling. So don't worry about it. Ooh, look at this sound mask from the shot. And now he's just gonna be toying with him. Tap out window
Oh,
swing.
that's not even
Oh,
fucked.
he's trying to tap,
It's
so
all
he
good.
pulls him
No,
out,
it's
but
all
he
good,
was
it's all
already
good.
peeking. Damn it, dude.
never come back up.
Why not? There you go.
If anything, I drop on you. Okay. Just. Alright, let's just keep it that.
My
way.
God, bro.
I'll run the Deegster.
I'm gonna dig this guy from here.
The Desert Eagle for Fat
I'm
Guy.
with you, sweetie.
A little bit of a spam doesn't get on the mark, man. That's not gonna work out for you. Huge fan of that. Crazy talk. We're Hawk Tua fans in chat. Oh, that was almost a 1v
That was crispy. It's alright. We got it.
set up for success. Tisky had his crosshair
my hair.
practically right on the guy's skull line, but doesn't get the chance to
I mean,
pull the
aim-wise, we're better.
trigger.
I just say we take our duels, no? Let me just flash you into left.
AK-47s now, though. They don't got enough mollies and smokes.
Yeah, lower
to
left,
kinda
I'll
just-
flash.
I mean, Tisky
Just run
says he
that
wants to
way.
play for fights right now. That's all he can do.
Yeah, I'm flashing.
That's all he can afford
I
to
fucked
do
it.
right now is fight. Oh, they hear him right
Yeah,
up
right.
close, but again, it's
What's
that
up?
left and right
Oh,
setup
and right,
that
they
gets
doubled.
them
That's their
splintered.
setup. They're playing that like every time.
You want to just go right side? Double up, and then I can smoke close?
Oh, I know what to do. So.
You know what to do?
Tisky has a plan.
Yeah.
Or
Can
Fat
you
Guy
just
has a
hold
plan.
the doorway? I'm gonna try to jump.
Yeah.
across.
Ooh, I think he's gonna. Yeah, I think he's gonna try
Okay.
and get up in that guy's face, bro. He's gonna hit this jump right here, right on top of him.
Double
not
need right side,
run
they're
that
inside
setup
post.
this time.
No, oh shit, dude, you gotta. Okay.
What are you?
I'm
What?
I'm gonna walk up.
What are you talking about, fat guy?
I'm walking with you, bro. Yeah, I'm here.
He's like fumbling all
They
over
were
his
double entering.
words.
He's deep.
And now they
What's
know what's
fun?
going on. Just
He's
jump
like, "Oh,
away.
spawn."
Just jump away, bro.
I think I can get a window angle. Oh, no, I can't. I can walk
Fat
past
guy,
this.
you gotta get out, dude.
I'll watch you flank for a bit.
I don't know if he can play these distances with a Mac 10.
You have to do something.
That's
No, what do you want me to
nuts.
I'm stuck here.
Heard. I
Jared
bombed
and
though,
Chris
brother.
making
Great.
this one look
I know,
foolish.
But this is unfortunate. I'm peeking out wide.
Fat guy was feeling
Alright. moved
all
that low.
rounds of the game were gonna be played.
Dead.
One here.
Right
Nice
now,
ball.
they gotta remain
They saw
competitive
both.
in order to give us
You want
that
to double back? Alright.
same level of
Clear out the
belief.
window here.
The
Go flash,
windows
I can
are
flash out,
clear.
I can
The
flash out if
CTs
you want.
can't get back here anymore. They can't get back here no more.
Flashing.
So
I can smoke and plant. I'm
where
smoking
this
plant.
last player is from, I don't know, dude. They're just dying to get out this window. I mean, they're gonna have to eventually. They gotta get that plant off.
Planning.
And that was just a baited shot from Fat Guy to maybe instill some
Yeah.
fear in wherever this is coming from
Crossing
to
right.
finish.
Could be wide left. I think he's cat.
This retake is
Cat,
tough.
cat.
Oh my god, what was that from Crisp, dude?
Good.
I gotta. Oh, I have. Oh, wait, chat. Hold on.
What is
You wouldn't
meta?
believe this.
I think we just play slower. They're dumping a lot of util.
Yeah.
Do I have?
Keep going.
Do I have?
I think we just play slower. They're dumping a lot of util.
Yeah.
Do I have? Alright, we'll get it again next
I'm
time.
coming. Yeah, we can do that.
You stand there.
Yeah. You want to stand?
My pick was, dude, minute and 30? Bro, what are we doing? Chat, what are we doing here?
He's usually lurk.
Crazy
They're
talk.
right under us, honestly. You want to drop down low?
What are we doing with a minute and 30?
Okay.
Alright. Tisky POV. I picked, Crisp and
Mm-hmm. I'm right behind
Jared
you.
to take this one. That's what I was feeling pretty heavily, Big Pimpin'. Trick and D-Crat are next game, and
You want smoke plant?
I don't know, I'm
Careful
thinking
close
we're
right, careful
going to
close
get to that one a little bit quicker than I was expecting.
Not there. I'm smoking. I've been planning. What? That just glitched through the wall.
What is that smoke, Tisky? What are we
I'm
doing?
gonna move into Ivy. I need to.
It didn't glitch, you just friggin' whiffed it, man. The
Ivy
game's got full collisions.
I'm wrapping around Ivy once.
Ugh. All good.
Okay.
This should be a guarantee, man. This can't be another clutch.
Nice. Well done. Look at, dude, this just glitched through the wall.
Who do we got next?
Yeah,
Chill.
Blue is not
Let's let
solid.
this game wrap up
That's
first.
stupid. Whatever.
But
Uno mas, baby. Uno mas.
I think it's I think I'm taking trick. Well, I'm taking Trick and Goodbye.
Sure.
I don't remember all the games of the night. I remember the next one though. It's Trick
want,
and
like,
D
you want that
Trick
one,
and DK, I think. I'm taking Trick and Goodbye.
Nade on stairs. Nice kill.
Jared wanted to really make use of that little side ramp that you might be able to surf off,
I'm looking at the
and
map.
yeah, he hasn't been able to really get to it just yet. He hasn't been able to make that one happen. It's tough.
I'm here. Careful close left. I'll double swing left.
And
in 30
low key, I
seconds.
feel like they're leaving the same player in this
Yeah.
clutch so often,
Left
and
left clear. I'm
now
smoking
it's starting to
plant.
get to be a problem for Jared and co. This is the last round of the half, though.
T-roof would suck. I'm playing close.
Crisp on an op hits a no scope to
Okay.
Fat Guy. That can't be right. That can't be real. This is
Okay.
going to be a nightmare shot to try and connect onto Tisky, though. If he's still playing with the op, a kind of lurk smoke, and
no scopes.
are you
That sucks,
chat?
dude. That's just unfortunate, man. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, unluck.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're chilling, brother. We've come back from worse. Unfortunate, man. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, unluck.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're chilling, brother. We've come back.
Instant replays ain't working the way I wanted it to. We'll try and fix that for next game.
Could be pushing scaffold.
He's sniping me.
Pistol round right now where they're trying to get inside the smoke and hit that plant.
Yeah.
Not going to be able to do it with the spam coming his way. He's also almost getting
Back on
knifed as you
scaffold
can
side.
hear the slashing and stabbing going through, man. Jared's just got to call upon Crisp. And now they're looking for fights. They're going to need to take a duel if they want to get back on it.
Left side.
Oh, and Jared's okay with that. And then it's going to be half the hard clear. With Crisp still sticking to the rooftops.
Dude, taking fights on that angle is fucking stupid. There's no other map that's kind of like similar to that, bro. That felt so weird. Like a diagonal. We could, dude. Yeah, you can peek on left side and clear that angle you rolled.
Jared, for his above or below 9 kills, is 3 away. Not that far, but not that close.
right here,
Seeing
you
as
can
they're only
peek.
2 rounds away from their win, really needs this dub on the duel. There's a shadow advantage here, by the way, if you weren't aware.
He's in there still.
Yeah, and I think they're just going to keep trying to use that shadow advantage to the best of their ability.
They're playing tight knit.
Jared's shooting. Yeah, a little bit. He's get a little bit more active, though, if he wants to hit that +9.
Probably together.
They kind of don't want to get hit by like shotguns or SMGs or pistols right now. They're just taking it low and slow, and wow. Tiski actually finishes the job Fat Guy started. But is Crisp just going to sit on his hands right now and wait, hoping
Never
they get
mentioned
overzealous? That might be
Can I drop down here?
I don't know, you try.
the wrong move.
That's insane.
Oh my god, I thought he was about to fly off the map, bro. And he gets Tiski for 51, but only 1 bullet onto Fat Guy. That was the player who was jiggling the first time on the left side. I thought he would have done a lot more damage than that. Maybe the Galil actually
Horse
can't
beads,
shoot
I'm
through that
down.
wall.
I might get a tech and use
Maybe
them.
that wall is only penetratable by an
Just
AK-47
push
or
right,
an
maybe?
AWP.
We could, like double scaffold and smoke the side out.
I can go this way.
Do we have a game on our hands, chat? Are Fat Guy and Tiski back?
I made noise. They're probably gonna think I'm going right.
Yeah.
It might be. Just might be.
I think they're both left.
It's so
Unless
weird
he's
not
tucked
being able to
sight
see
or
the
he's
minimap
behind
because
that
he's
box.
trying to cover it for anybody
Wanna
who
flash him off?
might potentially, like,
Side.
God forbid, stream snipe.
Give another flash. Flash.
No. I'm going
Are you guys
scaffold.
familiar with the term stream sniping?
timing,
Is that
tuck,
a
timing.
universal esports term? Do people know what that means? I don't know if it's like a CS only
Back
term.
left corner.
I feel like COD players should also know what stream sniping
I'm
is for
through.
sure,
They're
right?
behind smokes.
Give me bomb.
It's a pretty popular
close it?
phrase.
I'd kill. Might be flanking.
Window.
Eagle will actually catch Tiski walking in front of him eventually, trying to figure out his teammate's
No.
position. Nah, no refrag
you
though.
went
Starting
behind
to show a
me,
little
you
bit of lag,
pre-fired
maybe
right
even,
behind
actually.
me, and you just pre-fired me.
I didn't know that you were crossing that way.
It's for any game
No, I
online.
wasn't
Okay,
moving. I was just posted on him.
got you.
I was gonna plant behind the box, but I knew he was just.
It's a
gonna,
COD term
swing.
too.
All
Cool,
good.
cool.
I dinked that guy window for 98. I got nade as well. I'll trade your D. Okay.
Wanted to make sure I wasn't.
He's just insta one tapping me every round.
Dude, that was disgusting. One to the left and one to the right. Deagle
Ooh,
can't
good
quite
between
connect.
the
It's just over the right and left of the shoulders. Bob and weave like a Looney Tunes cartoon, man.
I'm gonna go mid. Drop the smoke.
Because you
down
can
on the
see where
side,
they're at
and
and tell
I'll
the
get
other
deep
streamer.
left.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think working the right side seems pretty easy with util.
Hard for stealth, I think.
Did he hear those footsteps? Or is he tweaking? He's going to drop his utility into the site as if he knows that he's not going to be peeking in this direction. And he is going to be swinging
Smoking out window.
inside of the Molotov even then.
Mulling.
Double kill for Jared right now. Would set him to 9, and Tiski looks like he wants to offer him up the chance. 110 onto Fat Guy, who's also just burning. That's
Okay,
crazy.
I kind of have a strat that I want you to do
8 to
because we're gonna win
5.
this game no matter what, alright? Go right side, take that high level to the scaffold, and just surf it. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna chuck flashes to the left of you so they're blind. Come this way. Actually, you know what? I'm fucking doing it. Flash sight.
Flashing.
Flash over the half wall.
Try to molly back, alright.
Crisp's gonna be moving up. Picks up the
I got
sniper
out.
rifle,
I'm
trying
coming
to get ugly with it. Oh, the double
1
back
HP,
into
bro.
spawn.
Literally 1 HP. 99.4.
And again,
I read him like a book.
the tilt factor is certainly playing into this ever so slightly for Jared, who just continuously takes duels with Fat Guy and can't win
I
it
shouldn't
out.
expect that.
82. I read him so nice. I have 6 assists. I just can't kill anybody.
6 assists is absurd. That
Okay,
is
Jared,
actually
I'm not even
true.
kidding. Go do that route, jump down and surf that shit. I'm gonna go molly the window for you, and you just hard swing the steps that are across.
What is that
I'll let you
call?
get
That
past
call
it.
is crazy.
Can't
Here we go.
No, you can. The next one.
Surfs it as quickly as he can. It's not going to be instant. Tiski's on the top of the deep wall, and he's got the read again, pretty much. Just seconds off from getting what he needed. If Crisp had an HE right now, he could lob that right on top of Bro's dome and probably outright kill him. But now I think Tiski and Fat Guy are just playing together, right? It's the only reasonable way of going about this, in my opinion. And was that a boost? Looks like it might have been a boost. Tap to the bomb, spam to the window, swing to the side, and the double dink. Maybe just a full stick from Crisp. That incendiary is meaty. He's not getting that off. Not right now. And that's just going to be the headshot required from Crisp. There's really no two ways about this. He needs to hit a beamer. Dude, the anxiety this map gives me is insane,
man.
and he
Fuck.
can't close the
That's not grief anymore.
last of these kills.
I think
Oh
he-
my
you get a
gosh,
good
they
fight
really
on him?
can't afford to get a lot.
Yeah, but he was at an angle I never expected to
Boosted.
be in a million
Yeah.
years.
What do you want to do?
I think we go like middle together. I could smoke it out, flash, and we just scale
Okay,
together.
let's do it.
Yeah, goodbye and trick I've got for the win next game. If I'm
Pushing left.
looking at the odds right
I'm
now.
gonna be on the same angle.
He mollied on that side.
Bro, wait.
I'm gonna flash.
Here's
hold up.
another
Flashing
set
on.
of tippy toes. This is the same issue that they had earlier on, that they weren't able to actually make good off the information that was given. Jared has hit his above 9 kills.
No way.
We're going the distance. Fat Guy was
I hit
right.
him for
We're going to the
45,
golden
dude.
gun.
No way.
Yeah.
Fat Guy called it, dude.
I don't know how he kills both of us. there.
15
He
and
nade broke and
10
I
for
couldn't
that
even
guy.
see him.
Damn it.
Yeah, I couldn't even see him. I just
Jared has
like,
3 less
started dumping
kills
a mag on the angle and he
than his
walked into
teammate,
it.
but
Somehow
20,
killed both of us.
20 more ADR. ADR meaning
All right,
damage,
well, we know the map.
average
Let's
damage
just
per
fucking
round.
close it here. What do you think the pistol strat is?
I don't know. Should I buy dualies and nade maybe?
All right, guys.
I think we
It
just
all
play
comes
back,
down to
though,
this.
'cause, I mean, or we double up.
It all comes
I
down
think
to
doubling up's
this.
the play.
Has Tiski disconnected?
We can just double up mid.
think
Like
he
right
just
behind
died.
the box. Like I play the angle. He was playing with dualies.
We run it back.
Okay.
800 bucks. Dual Berettas. Flash.
So we need to double
Nade?
up sight with you.
You can double sight or stay in the window. Doesn't matter.
How do you do a tie? You do a tie by running back the pistol round one more time. The winner of that, outright done. The golden gun.
Yeah, I'm staying window.
Winner takes all. It's getting really tight right now when Tiski
Scaffold
and
dead.
Fat Guy both
Jiggling.
make no sounds, but he was just jiggling the side of the railing, and
One
Crisp
there,
will
one there,
catch
one
the
there.
kill.
I'm getting out.
He knows where the last of
No,
them
he
is, but
killed me.
oh, a one tap back, same space, and now they know where each other are. But the problem is, it's gonna be Jared who's got to turn back and forth, left and right. Tiski's still opting for the taps. Tap fire could be the way to move it, or Jared
Nice,
could
Jared.
outright close the dual Berettas, work it, and it goes
Jared,
the
you gotta see the
distance,
shot this guy
but
hit
they
on me.
still get
Holy
the
fuck.
win. Oh my
Fuck.
God.
Jared. I
That was way too close for comfort, everybody. Good God. Let's get them in here to talk about that real quick.
but there's
Boys.
Jared. Whew.
Oh my God. That was...
Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close.
Oh,
Wasn't even close.
that
That
was...
map is horrible, man.
That...
Bro, first gun round, I get domed from the rooftop, and I called boost.
Boost.
I'm like, they're boosting, they're boosting. I have no idea where I died from, bro. It's
I
like,
saw that.
oh my
I saw
lord.
that from Tiski's POV. I was like, it's not
Holy
looking
cow.
great when he doesn't know he can get shot from up here. Obviously, how could you know? But yeah.
We learned quick, though. We learned quick.
Indeed you did, guys. I want to say that we've got not a plethora of time to talk, but definitely time enough to say, for one, congratulations, and for two, yeah, I guess I was going to ask what your post-map thoughts are on Polias in general, but it looks like you guys are in the same camp about how you feel about it, yeah?
The surfing part's cool because we did it like 2 rounds, or I did it with the op 1 round, but you just drop down, you make 1 sound cue, you jump, you surf about 30 feet, and you can get down quiet, and you're already like behind them. So if the CTs don't plug that gap or like get on that angle to stop it, you can get behind them pretty free. I just didn't know what like utility I could throw to support it. So all I could do is like molly out the window to give them like that 1 crossfight. But
yeah, some teams on the CT side have been coming up with like off spawn HE grenades that they throw over the top side of the T roof to kind of catch them as they're going for their swing on either side. That's pretty interesting. Other than that, yeah, it's like very few and far between the nades you know that you can throw. Like maybe a molly on like the step walk up to the site if they wanted to rush it or something along those lines. But otherwise, yeah, you're really hard strung. But you know, congratulations to you guys. That's a pretty decent dub going into the beginnings of the night. You guys have given us a show also, like we said, not even close. It was certainly a game to remember for this night in general, and you guys probably soon to forget, Polias, as you're going to hope not to catch it again, I guess.
Yeah, that map and assembly are a little iffy in my books, but yeah, the maps are fun so far.
Yeah, fair enough. You know, I guess with that being said, I wish you guys a good night because you guys are done as far as I'm aware. I mean, hold on, let's take one quick look at the schedule real quick for everybody else as well as my own sanity. Yeah, we don't have any doubleheaders tonight, so you guys are going to be looking to move on. Another day, another win, another dub, and you guys get to climb up that ladder board a little bit more. All right. Yeah, absolutely. I'll catch you guys soon. All right, and we've got our match being set up between the next 2 teams as we speak as well. On your screen right now, you guys can check out what's going on as far as those are concerned. We've got Jared and Tiski having concluded in the first of the night. We've got Trick and Decrad. After that, Fusion Nate, Slump Langor, Twigs, STX. So there is a lot left to be played, ladies and gentlemen. Do not think that we are even close to wrapping this up because we've got games on top of games. In this next game in particular, we're going to take a peek over at those stats right now and see what we got cooking right now. Looks like a pretty hefty favor in the way of Trick and Goodbye. I think that that's reasonable given the record that we've had for Decrad and Laiku so far, not really giving us 100% of what we may need in order to give full understanding as to what they can be capable of. The closest game they had was a 1-game difference to the season leader of Slump, or a 1-round difference to the season leader of Slump. And then Team Langor and Team Decrad also clashed very recently on Monday, and it was just 4 rounds difference, but looking better and better as they go, but it needs to be the win. The same can be said about Trick and Goodbye, though. Their last 5 games are also a sea of red, dude. So it's not really to say one way or another if they're at 100% of their game. So let's take a peek now at the additional bets. We've got how many kills for Trick. This time it's not 4. This time the spread is giving him 6. So he's moving up in the world after still losing, but moving up in the world as far as kills are concerned. They thought that 4 was a little bit too low. And the first blood still sticking around and about face to either one of Trick or Goodbye, but leaning actually extraordinarily heavily in the favor of Trick. Looks like he's got some more fans than maybe even I had realized after all the trash talk that was going down before. Rooftop, so we're going to be transitioning from Polias into a new position of the world entirely, and we can maybe just take a peek at these teams, and oh my god, look at how much they've staked. You guys have staked almost $26,000 on these 2. That's insane. As far as Laiku and Decrad are concerned, not really closing in on that same distance, but good lord, 26,000 staked on these 2 players. Fans have staked, so clearly they do have some supporters in one way or another believing in them and their possibility of pulling out with a W, with a win, as this is the time to do it. This is high time to give us what we asked for, and we're trying to get a little bit more of our heads screwed on straight for what the expectations set for these players are. So in good time, we'll see whether or not they can make it happen. And I think we're going to start with who do we want to start with for this game, chat? I'm having a tough time. I can't really see anybody typing right now, but I'm going to go with... It's been a while since we've done the Decrad POV, I think. So let's start with the Decrad POV and then switch over maybe at some point in the half. That's what we're going to stick with right now. So bear with me on it as we got our players already ready for the drag. Let's see what they've got to say. Good evening, ladies. How are we?
Hello.
Hello, hello. It is another week, another day to game. The last time you guys had played was actually on Monday, so you've had a little bit of time off. It's been, I'd say, upward trajectory in my opinion as far as the results go. You haven't quite caught a win, but in terms of getting close, a very, very close affair against that slump roster, as we previously mentioned in our last interview, and then only just on Monday you had found a 9-5 against Langor and Coco. So going into this game, I think that the momentum that you've started to build in a positive direction could culminate in a win, if not tonight, very, very soon. How do you feel coming into this one with that time you've had away?
I think more so the map pick is like getting to us more than the time off because it's our first time playing rooftop against a team that has played it before, and I think like that gives like a really big advantage to like whoever plays the map before.
Yeah. No, 100%. That makes sense. Rooftop's definitely one of those maps, though, where I feel like you'll pick up on it pretty quickly, or at least, you know, you hope to, as opposed to like a Polias, where that one's like a nightmare your first game, not having played on it. This one, I think you could definitely get away with a little bit more the more you play it round by round. But we'll have to wait and see with that being the case. Against Goodbye and Trick in general, like I said, you have had this break, and you don't really think that that's going to be coming up too much into it. Have you been playing the game recently in that time you've had off? Have you tried to keep warm?
Yeah, of course.
Same for you, DK?
Yeah, every day.
Every day. We love to hear that. And coming into this one, you know, it's really time to hit the ground running. So a win on a map that you haven't even played yet, that would be a really, really big victory. But would this be the last of them that you've had yet to play, or do you have a couple others you haven't discovered?
I think we haven't played Memento,
right.
and that might be the only one.
Okay, so you know we're still early. We could still like get through these maps one by one and get an understanding for them. It's 9-week season. You know what I mean? Like there's there's a lot more Counter-Strike left to be played, dude. So give me your prediction as to how you're feeling about this one and what you think the scoreline is going to look like. Obviously, being fair to yourselves, but it obviously isn't the easiest conversation to have when you yourself acknowledge that it's a new map and a new day.
Maybe like 9-5, 9-6.
9-5,
Yeah, I
9-6.
was gonna say 9-7.
Okay, between 9-5 and 9-7, then that's our little range we're gonna be setting for you two. Okay, that makes sense. I'm with it. I'm definitely excited, and I'd like to see a good game on this one. The last one we had went all 9, so if we're gonna get anything even close to that, I think we're on for a good night. But I'm gonna throw you back over to your ref, and we'll get you guys set up for your game. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And we've got Goodbye, and we've got Trick. What's up, noobs? Haha, just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. Guys, come on. We can't keep having these conversations about bringing you back to this. It's last 5 matches, all 5 red. What's going wrong? What's the move? What's the change up? What needs to be fixed?
We need a lucky win.
Is it going to be one of those?
And I hope that we get that tonight. A lucky win. That's it.
There's no skill involved in our end. We just need to accident our way into this.
Okay.
I'd say. Once we get one, once we remember what it feels like to win, we will be back.
Okay.
But we have forgotten. We have lost our way.
All right, fair enough. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where you get that win, like you say, and you taste victory once more, and it's kind of just like what's it called? Like a drought, a little bit of a slump, right? So that one win is what you really need, and there's no roster changes this season, boys. You got to stick it out the whole time, all 9 weeks.
God, I was hoping for some roster lock over.
Yeah, it looks like we have gotten ourselves situated for the rest of this season, unfortunately. So, you know, talk to me a little bit about what you foresee the scoreline of this game being on Rooftop, because they were concerned with the fact that they haven't played this map before, and you guys have had experience with it.
You know, we've been humble every time, and it hasn't worked. We're going 9-0. We are not giving them a breath in this game.
9-0. No breathing room even. Are you on the same wavelength as that, Goodbye?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, you know, with that, not much more to be said. We had a really long game in the last one that leads us into this and the interviews right into the match itself. Ladies and gentlemen, place your final stakes. Goodbye and Trick. We'll see you potentially for the winner's interview. Good luck.
Thank you.
Move those wonderful players back in. There's a lot on the line about this one, team. There is so much on the line for this game. There is not only going to be both of these teams with so many in the red, but also a drought in which so many games having been played for Trick and Goodbye is going to come back to hurt them eventually. They are going to get into a state in the season where they're going to be feeling pretty ugly about the record that they do have. So let's see what we got going into this next game as we have, Rooftops to switch things up with. We're jumping it back. Let's see what we got. Oh, wait a minute. The Decrad POV is where we're gonna sit with first. Why can't I ever? Is everybody just muting their streams for fun? I hate it here. I hate the world, dude. Who's winning? Yeah, Carrot, who's winning? All this. Trick winning, but I put my money on Dora's. I think that's a typo for Decrad. Probably. It's a really crazy typo.
Wait, are we in a call?
Look at that AK-47 that like he was rocking there, man.
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even hear myself get dragged.
That's
Did I
crazy.
get dragged? Dude, thought I wasn't gonna get
All right.
dragged. Okay, I've seen Scump and Skane play this map.
Scump and Skane.
The Scump does lineups.
Scump and Skane. Shane and Slump, by the way.
So they can go. Yeah.
Monetization is winning. This capitalist world that we
What's
live
up,
in. These
Brandon? How are you?
pigs.
All right, honey. You ready or what?
Ooh.
Of course.
Pet names. All right. Pistol round underway.
I feel like there's like double
Pretty
heaven or
standard
something.
crosshair right now. I think this
You
is
wanna go
actually
left?
native resolution too. A gamer after my own heart. It's how I also enjoy to play the video game. With everybody else preaching all this 4-3 bullcrap. Pardon my French.
Heaven.
I'm dropping.
Callouts are flowing. Shots not yet 100% on the mark, but Trick on the jiggle will hit him eventually, and
Dude, I
GB on
was
the low
behind
ground
the
too.
rock. How? Oh my gosh.
CS2.
Are you kidding me? He literally killed me after, like, when I stopped peeking.
CS Goad.
Goodbye.
Skyku.
People
Or is that an
I was
L?
gonna say it's
Slyku?
but then I realized it's a long range map, so that's
Everybody
probably
changing their names out here.
the
Can't
best
we just
idea.
keep it traditional? Can't we just keep it
not. You wanna boost
as
it?
is?
No, I'm just gonna say.
Desert Eagle. Oh my god, absolutely owned at a distance. Trick just sends a million bullets in the SMG down and deep. And they're running them through. Oh, hold on though. Now it's all the 1v1 for Goodbye, who's not yet shown themselves, but will
no,
eventually
someone
come
back
from the
that
same
way.
spawn.
Oh. I guess I should have expected that since it took him so long. Gosh darn it.
And now it's also money in the bank for an AK-47 if she would like. Who, not exactly the same level of
Dan,
fortune.
Nice, I'm happy.
I can smoke right side, but I'm gonna flash. I have a.
Okay.
How did Trick get first blood? By shooting his gun before anybody else did at the head.
I'm rolling front side. B7.
Everybody all at once now. That's good. Need to blow that smoke. Nobody can be seen.
can smoke it.
And
You want
from
me
this
to smoke
point,
this off?
it's gonna have to be. I was gonna say, try not to get caught off by any of these side angles, and DK isn't going to be able to do that off the rip and off
behind me.
the
He went back. He went
bat.
back.
They get
Heaven and,
pincered
like,
from
inner
either
spawn.
side. So low on
Dude.
health to where now Lyku is isolating the
wow.
duel to GB, but not good enough. Damn.
I thought someone like was Heaven and then someone needed the right side smoke after I planted.
I think
don't
that
know
the
or what happened.
Trick right now,
No,
no
the
pun
guy who
intended,
needed,
is
like,
going to
on
have to
site.
be trying to
Oh,
stuff
I
these
don't know, it's
CTs
the
who
other
constantly
guy.
get on their
That's unlucky.
side. They constantly get them off guard. Keep catching them with their guard down. No time.
I'm
No-
gonna go
no
right
kit?
side, just like very slowly.
No kit run.
Just get info.
Now the Deagles are out again. This time, the Hypnotic with some Titan stickers on it
Molly
too. Okay. Oof.
And
AK
there's
at the
spawn.
distance is rocking it.
I feel like that was just
Like
wrong,
you
'cause I
has
was so close.
The ping advantage over everybody else.
He might push through and flank again.
And yeah, I would honestly call that too. It's a reasonable ask, but they could also just play
No,
United,
he finally doesn't.
and that happens. And they find them 4-0 up already.
Oh my gosh.
They did say in that interview that they didn't want to give them any breathing room. They said in the interview that they weren't going to give them a single round. And right now, it's kind of looking
Okay,
like
you want
that.
to smoke right side again? And then let's
Gonna
say we
need to
did
give
that
them
round, but
all
I'll
your
actually
energy
roll
right
flank
now,
this
chat.
time.
Raise your hands to the sky.
Flash. I can molly heaven too.
Yeah, Molly said.
Oh, that nade was
Can you flash high? So we can go?
damaging enough. Flash over front. They wouldn't have. He's close right. He's close right. He's close right.
Close.
Oh no. That's so sad.
See,
I
that's
saw
the
it
thing, like, I
right
just,
out the corner of my
this
eye.
is what is like so annoying about playing a map the first time is like
In
you
these
don't
little
have the time
angles,
to-
yeah. These little silly angles getting you caught off
it's, like,
guard.
the hardest part.
That box just cover enough.
Hi,
21
Ethan.
HP. It ain't going to be easy. It
Oh
ain't
my
going to be
gosh.
pretty, but now they know that Trick is
Nice
playing
shot,
from the other side of
Twigs.
that smoke at least. And getting this plant off, there shouldn't be a possibility of that spam. Elevated. Seeing if Trick may be on the back foot. It's not to the heavens above, it's to the
Nice,
bottom end of the
Anna!
I
spawn!
almost whiffed.
And
No,
like
no,
you, with
no,
21
that was good.
health,
See, I
Neo in the
didn't know he could
Matrix
be so
dodges every
close so
bullet and they
fast.
get their first round.
Yeah,
Good
I
lord.
think. I guess they could. The more you know.
Yeah, right.
The more you know.
I was gonna say yeah, they could. But
Oh.
I wouldn't know either.
The full whiff spray at the end there. The one bullet that needed to connect to kill IQ,
They make that.
and they couldn't hit it. Up and over, a
smoke?
little bit of a self-blind.
Yeah.
And again, that right side of the map goes unaccounted for. They could hit this flank with a rifle in the next like 5 seconds, and they'd be unaware.
I'm gonna molly heaven.
Yeah, go for it.
They
Door,
want to
door.
get this plant off, but they've got to get through the first
Oh
in
my
GB
gosh,
as well
this
as the
is
next to the
cheap
swing of the
like that.
smoke as Trek got his teammate this time.
Oh
No
my
chance for the
gosh,
clutch.
dude.
That side head tilt is so relatable. You guys have hit that
2 more rounds. Good.
that too probably. You guys ever hit that? The little head tilt when you're all P-worded off.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Now
Good
comes the
placement, sir.
hard part
Close, close
in
to the-
trying to wrap around the rock when they've got rifles and you
Just
don't.
wanna say that.
What's next game? It's Nate and
Hopping.
is it Fusion
Hopping
Nate?
happening.
One's our side.
That's fun.
I'm just waiting.
Been a
for
little
you.
while since we got to interview either of those two teams.
I think they're both here. Hopping heaven and one's like in
Right now though, this gap that's being
This is
created.
Opper?
Now
Yeah,
all they
I'm not
need
peeking, I'm
to
not
do is
peeking.
close the clutch.
waiting for you.
The op's probably still holding this, and it's reasonable now, but GB has turned about face and then swung wide again.
How?
Ooh. The tilt may be on. 7-1, 9 kills for GB and 6 for Trick. This one not exactly down to the wire, unfortunately for the girls.
Wow, that's actually really quiet.
Wow.
Wow, that's actually really quiet is an awesome comm. How do they get P250s and body armor in some of the other games that we were watching, chat?
Pass, pass left, both.
I feel like I've seen that happen a couple times now. Am I crazy?
Both, yeah.
That's weird. They're
Both
both
on me.
running it
I'm
up,
trying to wrap them.
trying to jump up to heaven. Eventually they will get
Oh
onto
my
the ledge, and there's
gosh,
just
dude.
too many targets. One too many targets, that is. And now,
As possible.
like, who's got to find the both of them
that
around
shit
the
is-
block.
Kill that guy, fucking heaven. No.
Oh, man. Trying to keep it entertaining and happy, but the smiles aren't exactly flourishing right now, and I understand. It's a shame.
Yeah, I guess.
The competition is fierce, and right now, like who and Decrad, not having played this map before, are simply not having the greatest of goes.
I have right side.
Other POV, there's 1 round left, dude.
They smoke off door.
I can flash.
Alright.
They try to group up. I
One's
mean, get what
behind
you
the
you
big
can.
box.
and maybe hit a swing on a 3-2-1 here, or
I
else
saw
you're just
the,
gonna get
I
hard
know.
swung and pre-fired. Here they come.
I think I might be flanking us.
Yeah.
That smoke has them with cover from the back lines
Pushing
for
the
only a
smoke.
second.
Think one?
And they traded dinks,
my-
but no, in the corner on the
I'm
other
gonna
end.
crash out. Oh
No,
my
don't crash
gosh.
out. It's okay, DK. It's okay.
4 and 68 and 2. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not funny. I feel bad.
dude,
But it was at least a fun game to watch. That's really all we got for that one. GG's. Oh my gosh. Oh, unlucky, unfortunate, to say the least. Let's get him in here. Listen. You said that you didn't want to let him breathe. You let him have a round. I'm a little disappointed, but you got your win. You got your win.
That is true.
You're saying, like, as soon as I missed that kill, I just knew you were just gonna be so disappointed in me.
That's
Just,
okay.
just
No.
out on a platter. But...
No. It's not like they had 21 health or anything. No, it's good. No, it was fine.
Oh,
It was no, but jokes aside, again though, you beat the allegations of at least the kill disparity. This time it was 6. So they're
yeah, I'm creeping up.
they're starting to
creeping
believe
up.
they're starting to believe in you. It's gonna be 7 next time, and you're gonna make them look foolish. I'm telling you what. But yeah, congrats, big wins. You know, you guys got your 1 game for the night, your 1 dub. How does it feel?
I mean, it's a little bittersweet. It's nice to win, but looking at this week in perspective, I think we're 1-5. So definitely some work to be done going into week 3.
Okay.
Definitely some work.
Okay. Yeah.
Job's not finished. Job's not finished with this.
Do you guys intend on taking a little bit of like offline time or anything of that nature?
Yeah, I mean, I think we were exposed on a few maps this week that we definitely need to take a look at. I'm not going to name them. Everybody can go back and watch the VODs if they so please, but we have 2 maps in particular, I'd say, that we really need to figure out our style on.
Okay. Yeah, reasonable. You know, we go through this day and we've got other games up ahead of us, so I also want to get your opinions on one of the ones we're going up to next. It's going to be Fusion and Edge, if you're familiar, which I'm sure you are. I'm pretty sure you guys have crossed paths once or twice, or at least maybe I'm misremembering that, but
Yeah, I think we played
everyone at this point.
yeah, and then Cameron and Nate. So I think that a lot of people are probably going to be leaning on the side of the ladder. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, it's Wingman. Anything can happen if Fusion and Edge kind of get some swing rounds going their way. I think if they're sharp on the pistols today, that can make a big difference, but I'd have to put it to Cameron and Nate. There's a lot of experience there.
Okay, same for you.
Yeah. Nate and Cameron.
All right, fair enough. Understandable. And with that, I can give you guys your goodbye. I can let you free off the leash. You're free to go. You're free to roam.
Thank you. I think we'll be seeing you tomorrow.
I look forward to. Oh, well, I'm not going to be on tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's Saturday. So.
Oh, we're back to winning.
So okay, yeah. Let's
see you Monday.
Let's,
See you Monday.
Let's do a test, boys. Let's see how you guys do over this weekend, and then we'll talk.
All right.
I'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Tony.
Absolutely. And then we can start our pre-match for the next of the night. We've got Fusion, we've got Nate, we've got another game on our hands, ladies and gents. And you heard it from the winning team of the last game here first, but I'm going to throw it over to the odds to see what we're stacked up against and what we got cooking in about 15 minutes time. That's a longer one. We got a little bit of an extended break, seeing as that game was the speed run of the freaking century, I have to say. So not only that, but let's get some music kicking because we've got ourselves a little bit of a hiatus to work for. Alrighty. Right now, everybody stacking the odds up against Fusion and Edge. Not really giving them all that much credence as to their wins. How many kills Edge will get above or below 8. As well as the first stake leaning towards Cameron. People, I think, witnessing what Cameron was capable of in the last game that we had caught on broadcast and the flawless wins they've had thus far. You can see in stark contrast to that, very similar actually to our last 2 teams, Fusion and Edge have yet to get a win in the last 5. That's tough, especially with the last game being a one round difference, pardon me. And this game right here against Trick and Goodbye on Memento was absolutely incredible from Cameron, I think. We're definitely one of the better games I've seen from an individual, both in terms of the shooting department as well as far as the ability to read the map is concerned. So those two things are to go off anything alone. Pelias or Palais, or however it may be pronounced. I think it's a French map, so it might be Palais or Palais. And that's going to be the map of choice for now. And Fusion and Edge do get to host, seeing as they are the lower seed right now. They get that much of an advantage. Oh, okay. This is pretty interesting. I've never actually read this host note. That's pretty cool. I like that. For those of you who haven't seen it, I may as well throw it up for a second for you to read too. The lower ranked player is locked as the host 24 hours before the start time. And obviously in extreme circumstances, they may be able to shift that if things aren't quite working with the host that they've found. How many kills? Okay, well, let's talk about this for a minute here. I mean, if we're going to go based off recency bias, if we're going to go based off what we've seen in terms of the history as well, all across the board, it seems that Fusion and Edge really haven't been able to find their footing as they would have liked to in this season yet. Nate and Cameron, on the other hand, have been able to swing off 3 wins and make them look pretty good at the same time. It's not a lot of a sample size, but I think it's good enough of a sample size for me to be pretty confident in their abilities going into this one. They play in higher divisions as well, these two guys. They've played in a setting for teams that, not necessarily having met that same level yet, have Fusion and Edge, and that's something you really need to take into account. So if we're looking at that alone, I'm going with Team Nate. I'm going with them pretty heavy-handedly, like 9-5. I think maybe even 9-4, but a cool 9-5. If we're talking about how many kills Edge can get, I think above 8 is a reasonable stake to go for. But it's one that you got to be, you know, really willing to play your odds at that point. You know what I mean? Like, that's one where if you're going to take it, you got to be going into it knowing that you're probably going to be looking a little bit rougher around the edges than just outright going for the game one. By Team Nate. And then First Blood. I mean, Cameron has been pretty consistent in that front. First Blood's always a little bit volatile. That first ping advantage player on a pistol round can also have a really good say as to how they may determine that. So it's not easy to judge. So I usually steer clear of talking about that one because I never really feel 100% comfortable in it. But I think Cameron is a reasonable choice to go for. I think that if I were to pick any of the 4 players based on all the information that we have available to us, I think Cameron would definitely be the player to pick there. A lot to lean on and a lot to think about. Especially with the map being Palais. I mean, you know, CT&T side differences on that map, they show more than pretty much any map, in my opinion. It really does get to be a little bit of a pain in the rear as far as the angles do go when you're trying to be accurate in your repositioning. If you're trying to maybe throw a nade early, you might get caught really, really ugly if you can't get that off on the rip. So CT side, always having to keep an eye on them being any higher, lower, boosted, anything crazy. And then that map is the one that's going to deliver like 90% of those crazy moments, to be honest with you, out of any of the maps in the pool thus far. Let's take a... I wonder if we can get like a, not a pre-game, but like a pre-match segment where I can walk you through some of these maps and some tips and tricks and stuff. Maybe we'll talk about that at some point and see if we can get that cooking for future games. I don't know what you guys think about that. But, yeah, look at these matches, man. I mean, I don't think they've played before, seeing as how few games they've played in general. The most recent game being a barn burner down to the wire, Golden Gun 9-8 against Team Twigs. That's kind of nuts. What are the other 2 games that Nate's team has played against? Langor and Coco 9-3, pretty good. A 1-round gap between them and Team Frizzy on day 1, I think that was week 1. Oof. Very, very close. And then the last map that they'd played up against Trick was Memento, right? Is there any polite... There's no experience on this map, though, for Nate and Cameron. Is there any for Fusion and Edge? I'm curious to know because they played a hell of a lot of whistle, man. No, not really. Just whistle, whistle, whistle. So neither of these teams having a whole lot to lean on as far as knowledge is concerned on Palais or Palais or Palaeus or Palais. Palais. If you know what I mean. Oh my god, I'm getting tangled up. But we can use that in our interview to really break down the mindsets of these guys going individually onto a new map and new territory. They're going to be having to cycle through their memories. Take a look at the schedule we've got going as this is our third game of the night. Bro Tony, I cannot shoot the broadside of a board right now. I think that the term is broadside of a barn. Not to push my glasses up and nerd emoji you, but I do feel for you. Listen, man, I hate you. Ha ha ha. It's tough, dude. It's tough out here. Tough scenes. I think everybody's starting to find themselves in a little bit of a Counter-Strike dip lately. It's just that time of year, man. It's just that time of the year. The weather gets a little bit messed up, a little bit gray. Everybody starts getting in their heads a little bit. I think this update, every update feels like Counter-Strike's been changed for some way, shape, or form, dude. They're gonna introduce Wingman into the game with all these maps, and they're gonna start a league about it tomorrow. And they're gonna take 1v1B's intellectual property. Yeah, Counter-Strike always feels a little bit different day to day for me, or update to update. It's honestly something that gets me a little bit frustrated when it comes to trying to remain like a competitive, like, not even player, but like just remain in the competitive space. It gets super demoralizing when there's always something you gotta watch out for, but a little less so in the 2v2 space. Has that been encountered lately? I think that's extraordinarily important. Looking at the odds shift right now, it's still favoring Nate and Cameron. It's actually, I think, shifted a little bit closer to Fusion and Edge having their chance, and the how many kills for Edge has its gap just a little bit closed, so that's important too to note. And it continues to close from 1.64 to 1.93. We are not that far off at all. Ready for the drag and ready for the talk. There's Cameron, there's Nate, and there are the undefeated boys, the only undefeated team in the season right now.
What?
Only?
Damn.
When you guys have played 3 games, let's not get too crazy.
Yeah,
right
true.
Now, but it's
Well, what before?
Okay, coming out swinging early. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. We got, a 4th game on the line right now for you guys to continue to scale up through the season and through the charts. I want to take a look at the league's actual ladder placements right now because you aren't obviously that high with only 3 wins, but a 4th win would shoot you up to a tie for 5th place. So that's pretty great. Right now you sit pretty far down on the board at 7th considering, but going into this game against Fusion and against Edge, they haven't had the greatest season themselves, man. 7 games, 1 win, and it was against the bottom of the board team for the season thus far in Decryed and Laiku. So what are your expectations heading into this one? I understand you guys haven't played the map that we're about to go into.
True. So I'm expecting maybe a little bump here and there. But it should be a clean victory
Maybe a
from the
pothole in
boys.
the road or two, but other
Yeah,
than that,
because this map, I looked at it before we played, or before we're about to play, and my golly, does this map look a little wonky.
Okay.
So we're in for a treat. That's all I'll say.
So you have given it a look. You say a little look. How much is a little look?
Ago.
Did you just kind of walk around?
Just walked around.
Yep, just walked around.
Kinda.
Have you seen any of the other games that anybody has played on this map yet in 1v1me yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've watched some games.
Seen a little bit.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. I'm going to be with you, or real with you on this one. I think that this map is very easily the most difficult of them. I don't think that there is any ifs, ands, or buts about that, in my opinion. But we can see whether or not you guys can adapt and overcome on the fly and on the spot, because they also have not played this map. So there's a little bit of a commonality in this game thus far. So you guys look to keep your streak going, but in order to do that, you need to win, and you need to give me a score line that you may be on for that to be the case. What are we thinking?
You got this, Nate. You go first.
I'm saying 9-2. 9-2 us.
Okay. I said 9-2 last time, and we won 9-4, so I'm going to say 9-4.
9-4 and 9-2. That's what we're sticking with this one. We got like a happy middle ground 9-3 between the two of you that we'll accept too if you end up getting to that point.
Oh yeah,
so.
I'll accept that.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Yeah. All right. Word. Sounds good. Well, we're going to throw it to our next set of players for their portion of the interview segment. But thank you guys for joining me, and we'll see whether or not you can maybe meet me back in just a little bit.
Yeah, thanks, Tony.
Appreciate it.
Always a pleasure, gentlemen. And that leaves Edge and Fusion. Welcome on in, team. How are we?
Great, dude. We're fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude. I mean, looking at your profile picture right now for you in particular, taking a look at your face and look at you, man. Look at that cheese, that mean mug you usually have. You're rocking the smile from ear to ear, but you guys haven't been winning all that much, and that doesn't put a smile on my face, I have to say, Fusion. What have been the alterations to the game plan as of these last couple of games, or what needs to change for you two?
It's really just now I feel like we're a little more accustomed to the wingman environment after playing a few, because I'm not gonna lie, before this I've only maybe played wingman once or twice on official maps. So I think now that we're learning the maps a little more and just settling into it, I think we've looked a little better and better pulling it back into it as time has gone on. Games have been getting closer. I don't know. I just felt like our team play has been better. It was a heartbreaker last time, dude. On that golden goal pistol round, bro. We lost a round of Deegs. We lost like 5 1v1s, bro. It was just like so close, but not quite enough.
Yeah, I do feel that sentiment. Pretty tough to suffer those kinds of losses when it does go down to the wire. And give me a little bit of information, Edge, on how you feel this game in particular, on this map in particular, may go, because as far as I'm aware, neither of you two, and neither of these two teams, rather, have even played on Polias yet in 1v1 me. Do you have any experience on it going outside? Or you have in 1v1 me?
One time.
Oh, I thought I looked through and it was all whistle, 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 rooftop.
Whistle sucks. No, I love Whistle. I just keep playing it.
Okay,
no,
so then I guess I lied to them. I guess I lied to them. How do you feel about it?
Play, I mean, I feel like it's pretty CT sided off the get go. You don't really have too many options as a T, so you kind of have to hang back and play a little bit more reserved.
Okay.
Take some risks on some boosts, maybe. Whatever your game plan might be, it plays completely different to say like Whistle, Rooftop, or any of the other maps I've played thus far.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. This map is like
so unique.
No other, like in Counter-Strike ever. So, I mean, good luck to you on that one, on that front. I mean, you guys have the leg up, I guess, having a little bit of experience on it already. But I'm going to ask, gentlemen, what you think of the score for this game that you look to aim to be your second win may be.
All right, we're feeling hot. Me and Edge were down. We made a big comeback last night. It wasn't like no small comeback. It was more than 6 or 7 rounds. It was like 8 or 9. So we're feeling high. Nate and Cameron, a very little slow performers today in their prize picks qual. I think we could take this one. I think it'll be close because at the end of the day, they're mechanically gifted. They're great players, great guys. But looking for a 9-5 here. Shout out Jobs.
Ooh, 9-5. Shout out to the Jaysler. Well, gentlemen, thank you for joining me for the pregame interview. You got 1 minute time to get back in before the stakes have closed. I appreciate you for stopping by.
Yeah, no worries, Tony.
Maybe I'll see you in a bit. Maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe. Yeah, no, definitely.
All right. Oh, maybe. 10 seconds left before the stakes do close, and it looks like people are still in the camp that Nate are going to take it. They've become more comfortable in the fact that Edge will not be able to accumulate 8 kills, and we say we are ready. The match will be beginning momentarily. I hope you guys are ready for it. Fusion due for their win, so many people seem to be thinking, and that's not a bad way of looking at it. I think that definitely a decent team, a decent duo are Fusion and Edge. It just hasn't looked like it's needed to in order for me to become a believer as well. And I think that I speak for very many people in that regard. So On that note, we can toss it over to Polias in a moment, and boss of them all is eating an apple. Congratulations on keeping the doctor away and remaining healthy. Everybody in chat needs to aspire to be more like you. At least that's what I think. Fusion about to. About to what? What's Fusion about to do? Carrot's got Nate. Oh, wait, I never gave my prediction. I guess it doesn't matter now. The score, the staking is closed. So, looks like you guys have it pretty much handled, though. Edge First Blood would be nice. Did you go on to that one? Did you go in for the Edge First Blood? I see Caker was typing a second ago. True fan. Apple Day keeps the ED away? What? Do apples have something to do with what? You need to let me in on this secret tech. How do I keep ED away by eating apples? What do apples do for me? Why do they do that? What a weird tidbit of knowledge to know.
I don't know. I've been kind of.
This is Nate's POV, baby. You gotta be an organic apple.
Oh my god,
apple,
I got glitched through the air. I'm 70
What's the difference between an organic apple and an
let's go.
inorganic apple? Was it like pesticides or something?
I think we do that boost. I think we do that boost this round.
Alright, let's do it.
On the right side. Yep. I'm gonna boost you, and then I'm gonna walk in
I
the
have about
site,
3 minutes
play, like,
before I
in the middle of the site.
Last year being broke.
They
All right,
fucking
ooh,
ready for
a
this
little
shit.
bit of teleporting going on there, and the boost
Get up there.
for
Stand,
Nate.
motherfucker.
He can't get up
Wait,
in
he's
time.
in.
Something's not working.
There we go. We're good.
Eventually, he gets up. This is an elevated position we saw Tiski use before, and it worked super well.
Oh.
Dude, the Gogeta fusion dance
it?
gif goes crazy.
Oh my
That's
God.
so tough. I have the PlayStation 2
I
game that
literally didn't
Calm.
even see him.
comes from. SK that can be afforded later on if they get a round win and a bomb plant for Fusion and Edge would mean the world. Tap gone full stick. I think, yeah, Edge realizes that he can't come in for the duel off the rip. And now the game is on. But is the jig up for where Edge could be playing from? This big green wall is one that many a time
Nice,
people
let's
will like
go.
to play from, but Nate
Let's fucking
waits.
Dude, you got shit on. Holy fuck. You got shit on.
I didn't even. I knew that was a thing, and I didn't even see.
Where
him.
was it? The
Literally.
boost?
You
You
got
talked like
shit
that one?
on.
Like,
Holy
look
fuck,
up,
he
look up.
says to
No,
his
no, look up
teammate.
on the
Right here, right?
rooftop. Yes, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, they've
you
never
showed
played
me
this
that.
map before,
See him.
right?
Holy fuck, bro.
Oh my god.
Let's see how
that's
this goes.
insane,
That's
bro.
their first taste of play.
Alright, we're Gucci though.
Wait, I'm buying a
You're
scout.
scouting?
Dude, now you got me wanting to play Dragon
Yeah,
Ball,
I'm
dude.
gonna write that
do it
earlier.
again.
You got me wanting to play some DB.
Really?
I think both rooftop.
It's my
Care
childhood.
boost, yeah. Care
Let's get
boost
some
again.
stakes going on
I don't see it.
Did we only do
Budokai
before it, Cameron?
Tenkaichi games.
One dead.
Nice burst out onto Fusion, who doesn't have any head armor. I doubt that Edge has
Chill,
any
chill, chill. I'm
I'm chilling,
either.
chilling. You got
He's
him?
going mid, I think.
And he is going to be running down, or attempting to run down Cameron, who's got a
Yeah.
5.7, also in
They bought
addition to
armor,
his
for
sniper
sure.
rifle.
Did that? Not head armor. I think they would buy head armor if they a lot. Then can't you HE up there? Like,
You
I'm
can
gonna try it,
HE up
fuck it.
there. He seems to. Oh, does he know the technology? Oh,
fuck, I don't
shit.
know.
Wait. No, he didn't go the right way to do it, but all good. Regained. They're on that roof.
the roof.
They're surfing off. They're getting close. They have to be making a move right now, and Cameron's caught Fusion with a
He was
scout
there, he was
headshot.
there, yeah.
Now it's just all about those sound cues. Now it's Cameron looking to
Wait,
find the
here we go,
last of
wide
these
three?
frags.
No.
Okay. Alright, we chilling.
Can you
He
get on?
can only-
Can
he
you
can only
boost
jump
on
down.
top of that brown panel? Do you think? Oh.
Bro.
Chat. It's not. We need to get a stake going for this map in particular. Is to
Shit, man.
if somebody will jump off the map.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, they're back to broke here, right?
That's a little bit of a high rise nade.
On the left.
Upside.
It's not gonna hit
Upside.
instantly. But now they both go into their scaling, and
Fuck that fast.
again, nothing. Is this gonna be another one? Is this gonna be another just walk over, Chad?
Oh shit, bro.
Are Nate and Cameron the truth?
Falls,
Scout,
dude.
man.
You have max, bro. You have max. Just sell it. Drop that shit. You have max.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And they're having fun too. That's how you know it might be chalk. They're having fun. Here's the hold for Fusion, the wide for Edge after his teammate had died, and they only hit a total of 1 bullet.
70 ping peak. Floridian, 70 ping peak.
70 ping peak. The king
I'm sitting
Shout out
again.
Shout out Bones.
He's shouting out all of his
Let's go, bro.
homies.
Let's go. Keep it up. I don't know if I
If you see this in my hand, I feel like I've been playing with it. It's my eye drops for when we get too dry. I've just been kind of toying with it and fidgeting it around. That nade is absolutely disgusting.
One's really low.
They lob that right into Nate's gullet, bro.
Can it be left side? Can it be left side?
He's on the roof.
Got it.
He eat that, but I guess
He's
they
right
sent
above
one
me.
back that they too will
Directly above me.
consume.
I'm flanking him.
I'm like faking that. I don't know where he's at.
They're trying to bait out his duel. Edge was actually
No.
ready for it, and he's caught
He went in
a
the
timing
spawn.
to where now he can catch Nate with his HP as low as it is, and maybe just isolate a favorable duel. He dropped. Should have been heard. Nate reacting ever so slightly delayed, but on time enough. Where does he move from that point forth, though? Does he use that as almost a fake sound cue?
Can you come through this way? I don't think so.
I don't know.
He's going to hit that plant. This window was an issue for Edge once before. Maybe he'll path to it this time. It's the same thing again. Just drops the smoke to the bomb. Edge is just going to peek out wide after, I think. Or has he wrapped?
Maybe behind you.
Full stick. Not going to work. They get their first round.
I did the same shit, man. I should have killed him.
Dude, it was so close. It was the same exact round, basically.
Also, I should have killed him too.
But they've got a 4-round lead. I mean, they can hang out knowing that they've built themselves a pretty decent buffer. Okay, another nade in the same spot. Nate didn't learn. He eats that damage again for free. And he becomes a soft target, an easy picking point maybe for one of the two. Body blocks the smoke and throws out one of his own. Does he look to play in between them? No.
Top left.
He dropped.
Call out.
I'm gonna peek him.
But call out only gets you halfway there. They've got so many more angles now to be curious of. Fusion on the 0 ping swing, hits the headshot, no problem, and the second too. Woo.
I'm gonna get more aggressive right side. Like
Nate wants to get up in there. Oh my god, dude, actual Doritos in
You
chat?
don't have to start. They're not doing anything.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just gonna play a little bit forward. So I avoid it. Watch. We're good.
Sortier.
Yeah, right here.
That means entrance or exit or something maybe? I don't know. Nate says he wants to go on the aggro, but he's actually going to be sitting pretty far back. That molly they wanted to throw inside of the gallery room goes over, soars to the right side, and as soon as Edge hits the ground, he flattens his opponent, but it wonders how much damage he may have done in root back. He'll never know until he's gotten this last kill or until a round expires. Edge is not going to instantly swing through that.
Nice, Cameron.
And it was 50-2, and he hits his 2 bullets almost.
He was literally 1 HP.
Right out the gun.
Yeah. From the drop, I think I had him 50 because he dropped too, you know. So
The drop will do the damage too. Yeah.
Oh, this is free though. are you thinking here?
Let's just not make any noise. Let's go below. Let's go below here. Oh, my.
You good?
Okay, well, I didn't.
What's up? Okay.
We can. No, I just, like, couldn't move for a second.
Okay, I'm looking at. Hold on with me.
4 rounds the difference, and now they're going to try and scale as best they can. I mean, dude, Fusion and Edge have been handed the business for this game so far. Nate and Cameron, the favorites in many ways.
I think they pushed the right
and
side.
you as well, giving that level of confidence over.
No, he's on the right,
Right side to the window where the first of the CTs sit. The second exposes themselves from lower, and honestly, Nate's taking like much less damage than I would have thought, seeing as they were both fighting. And now they joined up. They may as well just go wonk out into the site together. Crazy angle, though, if they do that, for Nate to catch them with a moment. But there's 4 kills for the both of them, 6 for each and Nate and Cameron, so everybody's on the same playing field and on the same level, but it's the round count disparity that needs to be brought through. There's still smiles on the face of the crew in the lead, though.
Yeah.
I got pizza 50.
That cat. Oh, that nade is the one that they were throwing as well on their CT side. It's a little wide.
Yeah,
like they're just going to fly in.
From here.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1.
2, 1.
Oh, yeah, baby. I love the countdown. They are going to actually overwhelm the first of these 2 players, but Fusion doesn't want to wait for him to die. He'll swing.
You have MP9.
He wanted to play a little bit more patiently, a little bit more off of his teammates' contact.
I think you go down below to the right side, like to the surf part. I'm gonna stay up on the roof, and I'm gonna just kind of like look over.
Now they hear him all around. Close up and personal with the initial AK-47 of Nate. Previously getting the double kills, but this time he does need Cameron.
Let's go, baby.
It's not hard. Not with his superior angle.
Let's do the same thing.
You want bomb or should I have bomb?
Just you take bomb.
Got it.
Chat, stakes right now for Fusion and Edge have never been higher. I don't know what their investment's looking like right now. I don't know what money they're throwing in. Tony versus Matt and CS, who's winning? I sure hope it would be me.
Nope.
That'd be pretty embarrassing. That'd be pretty embarrassing if I lost to Matt.
Could have timing me on the left here.
But COD? No,
I'd
get
walk
waxed.
Walk up in the middle, because I cleared the window.
Okay.
And I'm going to drop down. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Dropping.
Line of that left side here.
Nothing there.
Doesn't here initially, but the burn is deep in that room to his left. Cameron looking to get a spam. He's forced that second player deep further and further beyond. He actually gets a top. Neither will hit their initial kill. Now Cameron can just stick it out. Not a big problem.
Nice,
that next kill even easier for Clutch Cameron. Moving on to double the round count of their opponents.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Kirk's third leg. I just realized that was your name. That's wild.
I'm gonna hold the left though. Okay.
Yeah. Close.
They're rushing it. They're running it. They're buying what they can and looking to get up in their faces. And it didn't work last time, and it's only worked for the first kill again. But last time Cameron had no issue in just swatting him down. Is he just going to remain silent the whole time? Cameron might just keep quiet. I think that's reasonable.
This might be crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. You start to feel a little claustrophobic. And Fusion has him. What a clear.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm broke.
You want a half here? Or?
Wait, can you
talking about the money situation now, man?
Sell your armor.
Do you think he's
gonna
try and budget for the next? I guess that's reasonable.
Let's go down here together. What have they been
He's
pushing?
right side somewhere. EHG. They push right here.
They don't really know where they want to go.
You
They
wanna-
don't
you
really
wanna
know
charge
where
this
they
guy?
want to lock
Yeah,
in.
3, 2.
3, 2, 1.
But they're going to do it straight onto the site. No clear even to that next cubby. He's on this AK-47 hitting the spray,
Nice.
but
He was
no
on the left
armor
side.
for Nate. No armor means you can get aim punched, and what that means is if you take damage before you or while you're shooting, your crosshair and your recoil will be affected by it. And the only way to negate that is by buying armor, but Nate needs none if he's just going
Was
to
that
waltz
9-4
back
or
to
9-5?
spawn and walk
That
over
map
edge without a
sucks.
bullet
Yeah,
taken.
That map fucking blows, dude.
Oh,
like I-
nobody a fan of Pelé, man. Nobody's ever a fan of Pelé. Unreal. Map gets no damn love. All right, gentlemen. I mean, you took your 10 minutes to do your walkthrough. Got surprised here and there by a couple little different things, but, you know, at the end of the day, all that matters is that you walk out with the win, and you walk out with it 9-5. That's pretty solid, I must say, for a team that has not yet seen Pelé. So what were your first impressions of it, and how do you think you were able to adjust over time? I can point to a couple of things myself, but...
Well, I mean, with most of the maps, like, the sound is, like, everything. So, like, just not making any noise so they don't know where we're going.
Right.
But, I don't know. I personally do not like that map.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that
very
map-
much.
That map seems pretty CT sided, just because of like you at the T, you like elevation, but like you have to drop. You know, I don't know. I didn't like the balance. I don't like really that much. Yeah.
Okay,
The
fair
layout
enough.
was bad.
Yeah, I mean, you were getting hit on your CT side with like a nade you had to adjust with at one point. and
Yeah,
then
yeah, that was a good play from them. Yeah, that was good.
It did like a 50 damage 2 times over. I was like, oh my god, Nate, move! And
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
eventually you did. So, you know, again, a learning experience for everybody is Pelé. So you guys, it took you just about as long as everybody else, but you're still undefeated. You got your 4th dub. And you move on into that higher echelon of the ladder in the league. So congratulations for you on this season thus far and looking as strong as you do. And I do look forward to your future matches. Hopefully some more upcoming, because 4 right now is just a little on the lower side. Rookie numbers compared to likes of like Trick and Goodbye. You were pumping out like 13, 14, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, they've been grinding. I expect that. Yeah, we'll get some more games in for sure.
Oh, for sure.
And we'll see whether or not this map is going to be in the same wheelhouse as it was tonight for you the next we do see. But until then, gentlemen, I wish you a good night and thank you so much.
Thank you, Tony.
Appreciate
You
it.
as well.
For sure. Let's take a look at our schedule, ladies and gentlemen. Turn our tunes back on and take a look. All right. We're on our 4th game. Bottom left, Slump and Langor. After that, we've got Twigs and STX. So I don't know how you guys are feeling, but as far as our immediate future is concerned, Slump has been a titan team for this division so far. I think that goes without saying. I mean, you guys have seen it. I've seen it. And it's only a matter of time before perhaps Team STX sees it. I think that we've caught them play up against the Fox and Empathy team at one time recently, but that's really all I've got in my understanding as far as that is concerned. I don't think there has been a head-to-head between them. But, you know, Slump and Langor, this upcoming, the pre-match that now begins, we've got to talk about them before anything else. So these guys are so strong right now, Team Slump. It's hard to stake against them. It's hard to even justify doing so because they've just been hitting so very heavy in every game that they've played, and even if they do get a little bit close at the ends of some of them, it really is ultimately inconsequential when they come out with the victory. Looking at the odds right now for them, we can see that people are still very much so in the camp of the leaders of the board for the season thus far. Number 1, 10 games, 9 victories. Langor, not exactly that far off and away, but they have started to show a little bit more of a weakness that we haven't yet seen. A 9-3 against Kaker and Classic. That one was pretty disheartening, I think, at some point, because they had started that game and it looked like they were keeping it competitive up until the point that we get to about 3-all. Then it just goes all downhill for Kaker and Classic, and that was over on Assembly. Taking a look at tonight, we've got Brewery. This is a fun one that a lot of teams have only now just started to really discover and get the chance to play on, similar to Polias for a lot of these teams getting jump scared by it. I think this one is a little bit more of a pleasant surprise as far as the maps do go. I think that it's a fun one that many teams are going to start to warm up a little bit more and more, at least greater than that of maybe Polai, who has been kind of steered clear from a couple of players. I mean, they get their chance to really just test it out and, you know, flood a little bit of these bomb sites as quickly as possible to get an understanding of the timings and things of that nature, but it's not going to be 100% certainty for anybody. I'm going to be taking Slump and Shane. Like, it's pretty simple for me right now to root for them as an overdog in the league in general. More or less than 8 kills for Shane. I'm also going to be on the cautionary side of sticking with the herd and going for above 8. Yes, I think they do get that many, especially if this game goes deeper, whereas we've seen them go before. That's pretty regular. And then First Blood, I think people have been pretty on the side of Slump as far as that one too. And I don't know if I would steer all that far away from that thought process either. I think that he's certainly a good player to choose for that role. And as a matter of fact, maybe we will take a look at Shane for this game, seeing as they are going to be one of the additional stakes that we can look towards to see if he will accumulate those 8 frags. I think 8 is a pretty solid and stable number to look towards as well. I don't think that it's that big of a deal to lean in that one's favor, but who knows? This could be the game. This could be the one where they show their weakness once more. I mean, 1 loss. Who is it even to? Ah, that's right. The Laboom and No One team on Polai. A little bit of a different circumstance, though. I don't think Shane and Slump had played that map at all, and Laboom and No One have become quite literally pros on that map by this point, I think. It feels like it. They have played so much Polai. It's unfunny. It's unreal, to be honest with you, how much they've really been able to squeeze in the time limit that they've had in this season thus far. And entering week 2, they're probably one of the most, if not the actually most talented team on that one in particular, having figured out a majority of the ins and outs, the utilities and rotation timings. Good comms too from those 2 individuals, and maybe in the later parts of this season we'll see them start to elevate even further beyond that. But right now, we've got to see if Shane and Slump can stack up against the quote-unquote odds, and that are still in their favor, obviously, but on a map that we have no idea how they may fare, that we don't have any clue as to what structure they're going to look to employ. Actually, let's take a look, because I was wrong before. Have they gotten a brewery under their belts? I'm seeing everything but brewery right now. So the last 5, they haven't. What about the 5 before that? Assembly, Memento, Rooftop, Memento. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, okay. No single game yet to be seen from Shane and Slump on this map in particular. So we are going to be having a chat with them to see how they feel about this going into the match. So let's slot them on in as we do so well. Good evening, gentlemen. How you feeling?
Horrible. How are you?
Oof, I'm not too great myself, to be honest with you, for being 100% real, but that's okay. When life moves on, we continue to push forwards, and you guys push forwards between all of these different maps we've had to play now, down to the last of them in Brewery. You're finding your last jump scare, the last time that you have to explore a new territory, and now it's up against a team in Coco and Langor, who have had a couple of different instances where they've played out, I think, on this map, but it hasn't really been all that consistent for them recently. So, as always, I have to ask when these new maps do come around the bend, have you guys seen any of Brewery yet in or outside of 1v1me?
No. Nope.
Not even a lick. Oh, damn.
Neither have they, so this will be an even matchup.
Yeah. Oh, they haven't even played the one. Okay. They were talking to me
Which
before
one?
about how they did a little bit of homework for these maps, though. So I don't know if
Oh,
this
did
map.
it? Okay, maybe not.
I don't know about this map. I don't know about this one. They seem to be ready for a couple of the other ones, but this one I don't know. We'll have to find out. But I think that this map is also one of those where it's not going to be like Palais in the slightest, where that map gets to be a bit of a nightmare. I think it's pretty straightforward for a majority. There's a couple of silly things you might encounter, and frankly, I'm excited to see it. I think it's going to be like kind of tilting for some players to see some of the things this map does have as part of its like core game features, but we'll see. Brewery is the last of the maps, though, before you have everything figured out, like I'd said. And you're already 10-9. You already got a majority of your early season out the way and a good look. So you're probably not too stressed about dropping these matches from this point forth. Do you have any expectations for Coco and Langor as individuals going into this game?
I don't. I'm not too familiar with their game. So we'll see what happens.
Fair enough. I think that's probably all I really have for you guys. It's pretty cut and dry. It's just going to be a new experience for you that I'm excited to be a part of and really watch how you figure out this map and the trajectory of your season being on the up and up. There is some time to mess around a little bit, but obviously you guys are players who want to win. So give me an idea of how you're going to win this one out. What score line are we trying to take?
Oh, we're trying to 9-0, but
Of course, right,
realistically,
true.
Probably 9-4. Usually the 4 on deficit before we figure shit out.
9495 on the same page, you two. Well, we'll see if that will be the case, and we'll be watching you at the beginning, Shane. So we'll catch you in a little bit and see how you go. See how you go about these things. We'll see you in a bit.
All right, see ya.
Lobby.
Yo.
Yo.
How are we?
Yo. We chillin'.
Feeling very thank you.
Okay, feeling very thank you. Yes, very good. I like to see that you guys are keeping the spirits up as we do get into the later stages of the night game. 4 of 5 on this one for Friday night. The lights are on and it's shining on you two for this point in time. We're going into Brewery. This is a map that's a little bit more reasonable to go into blind compared to a Palais, for example. But I was talking to Shane and Slump, and they too have not really gotten anything on this map. Have you guys done any offlining to try and see what this map is really about?
Nope. We looked at it.
You did look at it. You looked at it. Good.
No, we looked at it and then decided 5 minutes was enough.
Okay.
Yep. We have 2 callouts.
2
Main and
callouts.
drop. Main and drop. I think that's more than. I think that's 2 more than.
You know the
David.
main entrance and where there's a drop?
Right. Yeah. No, actually, you're gonna have to show me in game, low key. When I watch your POV, I'm not familiar with their game. No, but this map is pretty straightforward. I don't really think there's a whole hell of a lot to it that's super nuanced. There's just a couple of things that I want to see if you do encounter and get tilted at, because I know a couple of different things that I've witnessed live, and I'm kind of like rubbing my hands together waiting to see. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but maybe you will, maybe you won't encounter it. Maybe I'll talk to you about it after the game either way. So talk to me a little bit about what you guys are going into this game as far as expectations are concerned, and maybe even at the end of that sprinkle in a little bit of a prediction.
Sigma male.
It's a great prediction. No, I think it's like obviously playing against Slump and Shane. Like we know that they're good shooters, so we're not expecting it to be like the easiest game, but you know, still feeling confident about like the whole game in itself. I think it's gonna be an easy one. Like 9-5, maybe 9-6.
9-5, 9-6. That's exactly what they said. They said 9-4, 9-5 actually.
Well, one of us is gonna be right.
It's true. How you feeling on this one, Langor?
I'm feeling good.
You think in the same wavelength as your partner there, your partner in crime, the
I mean
9-5.
we're always feeling good.
You sometimes I feel like sometimes it's that early start where you get a little bit into your head too when I watch some of your POVs, but then you quickly pull out when you get your round one. It's kind of like the give and take.
It's all about the league games that happened that day.
That's fair too. That's super understandable because I know a lot of the teams in this tournament too, in this league, pardon, that also have you know, when they win a league game, they come into this one hot and ready, and then they look good, and then obviously sometimes on the struggle days you come in and you're a little bit worse off, and another loss is kind of just like impending, like tilt queuing almost. So that was a day today. Thoughts on the...
We won.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll see if that's a good omen, boys. It is going to be 1 minute before we do go in and the stakes do close, but until that point, I bid you adieu. Good luck to you.
Sir, thank you.
Absolutely. Bang, bang. Get them out of here and get them into the server because we're looking to play some Counter-Strike. As mentioned, We are going to be following Shane during this one. He is going to be the point of view that we will be sticking around with, seeing as he's the player that we need to see. We'll get more or less than 8. I don't really know what I'm thinking on that one. It could go either direction. It's never, 100% easy to keep an eye on that if you're not watching the player themselves. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be watching directly the POV of the player and where that stake is put up onto the board. So let's get this one primed and ready for you, chat. Take a quick sip, a quick swig of that water. Slump almost lost to those girls that are 0-7, so I'm worried for Slump a little bit. I mean, sure, but kind of hard to argue against 10-9 even still. You know what I'm saying? I do understand your sentiment, though. I wouldn't fear all that much. A loss can happen at any point. You know, they are human. But if we're going to err on the side of caution and on the side of reason, as well as all the information that we have now accumulated, Slump and Shane would still very much so be those favorites. What do we got for our last game of the night real quick? Let's check the schedule. I just want to make sure for my own mental. We can do it after every game or however often. Twigs and STX, the finisher, the closer. Langor and Slump, the two teams to take us there. Appreciate you guys for sticking around for all this time too, to hang around and about. Slump First Blood would be a solid way to end the night. There's another game after this. You're not going on for that one? You don't think you're gonna stick on around and buy?
Down here a layer too. There's a down here too?
Over here.
Okay,
There's a down
Bro,
here.
that's badass, man. We got some fucking Coors Banquets on the floor.
Coors Banquets. Let's get after it,
Are we
dude.
allowed to laugh? I don't think we're allowed to laugh.
Is Shane the GOAT? Oh, no
No fucking
laughing.
jokes.
No jokes, no laughing.
No fucking
We're like
jokes.
getting mad at BK for laughing.
Are they
Or
actually?
saying GG or whatever.
Good lord.
Yeah, it was like round 2, and she like trolled saying something. I think at least.
That's funny.
Okay, here we go. Focus the fuck
Going
up.
left.
Focus the fuck
Or
up.
I'm going side.
I'm going right hand side. Oh, I have a deep line.
Shane's getting a
This is
handle on the map
different.
now.
I don't know where I am. I'm on the left though.
He's holding his
Okay, the only place I
hand
can really
steady
go
on
is
this
middle.
side of the
Oh, wait,
map.
right side? Oh fuck.
He's
spawned.
aware
I should have
left,
waited a
left, left.
second.
that he probably can't stick around
No,
that
I'm going-
place for all that long. This is Shane's
think they
POV for
double
those
walked
of you
right.
unaware.
Real
He's on
shit,
Team
homeboy.
Slump.
Yeah, I don't see them. I'm going double up with you.
Left hand side.
Coco's right there.
Push me again. Push me again. Get the.
He's getting run down. Slump gets
Oh
the
my
first blood
good
and
lord.
Shane
I
gets the
I
next
didn't know
one
you
in
were
the
right behind me,
last
bro.
second.
Bro, you
I said
didn't
I'm
even.
doubling up with you.
I didn't hear you, bro. I
Good
was
lord.
in a mine.
They were
I said, yeah, I'm
bumping.
doubling
Mine.
up with you. And
Almost
then I
got
was
him
like,
killed.
Yeah, let him push you. And then I
Alright.
was there like trying to hold it.
I put my life savings in this mess, Freshie.
I-
You're about to lose everything, bud.
Actually,
Russian put his life savings on this game, man. GG. Chat, this map full of those little brews. I see some of you guys enjoying your steaks with a drink or two. Drink responsibly, but
This is fucking creepy.
brewery is the map for it. We're in the place
good, bud?
where
I'm on the way.
exactly it
I'm in
makes
route.
for a couple of drinkies.
I see-
There is
it's a
a
brick wall.
brick
I feel
wall. It's so
On me,
funny,
hold
me
on,
and Shane
smoking
are
her.
on the
Wait,
same
hold on.
wavelength.
Nice. Fucking around.
This
Fucking around.
is horrible. Look at this scum.
Slump did get first blood.
So you can't even move after.
That is diabolical,
Tell
bud.
Shane to
Slump did
stream
get
FPL.
that voice blood.
I will not be telling Shane to
Who the
stream
fuck asked you that,
ABPCS.
bro? I
Now
still
just
need like another month. And a half
Conversating with their
for
chatters as they're feeling the confidence start
like
to
a
swell.
year
They
now.
haven't even met the two players on the other side with rifles yet. They've
Oh,
only
he's going
taken
right.
them off pistols. And there goes Galil.
Insane
I don't
pop
see
flash.
better left.
Ran it off. That flash is actually pretty heat.
Right side, right
Not
side.
gonna lie. Solid moves coming out from Bro, but he's gonna need to get his kills now. It's gonna have to be the finishing blows. Molly to the bomb. Swing to the side. And he actually burns one of the two of them. That's Coco now dead, I believe. Elevation. A jump up play to where now Shane may be able to get on top of the next box too. He's gonna try and spam out
Bro,
all the
what?
bullets in the center mass, but he
That's a
just
fucking
can't get
kill.
the kill. 72 and
I swear if I had like, a
6?
different gun, I might have killed him.
That is an
That's a
absolute
tilter,
fucking
dude.
kill.
Twigs versus STX next. Yes, correct. Talking about next game stakes before we've even gotten there, man. Cool it, bruh. No swing instant. Shane has swung the same spot three times over. This time he changes his tune.
Both left. I think both mid.
And they're already out on that site.
Yeah.
Are they just gonna swing him? I think it
left side.
is reasonable for Shane to try and hit a flank.
Dead homies.
They smoked.
Flanking this shit, dead homies. One's close.
Now that they are playing a little bit scared, you could hear one of them has an SMG, so he needs to get mixy.
Oh my
and he's not
God.
even nearly close enough to Shane to be able to find that frag.
Deserve the AK.
Let's go.
I don't think
Sorry,
you can
new
push
to
left
this.
side, by the way.
Nah, you're
I
good.
don't think
You're
you can
good.
There's no
Dre
way you
Hoover.
can. Or you can.
Lock in Langor. Lock in Langor.
I'm holding a creepy angle.
Shane doing his damnedest to hold his own on this right side round after round. I love to see it.
Get on that box. Get on that
Shane's
angle.
looking to get those 8 kills. He's just trying to pull them up by the bootstraps once they need him. But really, it's been Slump doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Wait, like, yeah. Go now.
Blow to that smoke once again. And on the opposite
Come on,
end
the
of the box. That's going to actually stop them yet again. You do not want to get flanked right now. Thank the Lord that Slump turns, because if they both just got lined up, that would have been ugly.
I'll see left either. I'm peeking. I just missed up.
They're walking somewhere. Somewhere.
Get
creepy.
right, my favorite Counter-Strike player.
That's fine.
Both, left side.
Back
Bag
up, bag
Slump
up.
makes it known that he's on that same space. He's not going to have the easiest time of running him through, but he can plant on the lower site. One tap. Oh my God, he pushed his body into the wall, chat.
The fuck over.
What the?
This map is dope. Yeah, it is kind of dope.
It's actually better than.
Okay, they like this map.
Other maps you play.
They like the map, chat.
That's a plus. I'm gonna go underneath and go to the right.
Flash wide,
Oh,
up
wait.
to the keg.
Right side, right hand
Is he gonna
side.
get a?
Alrighty.
I was gonna say
Peek that,
activated,
peek that,
but
peek that, peek that, peek that,
no,
peek that.
he gets
peek it, peek it, peek it.
deactivated.
Yeah, walk up.
He
You
gets
win. You lose one
disabled
round.
pretty
No,
quick.
stairs. They're right there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, no. he's
And they're
not.
nowhere nearby.
You literally.
Don't even consider
Frankly,
the fact they may
stairs
be down
meant
beneath
walk
them,
down
yeah.
the stairs, but what are you gonna
Okay,
do?
I
right?
thought you meant the left stairs.
Frankly,
not the
well,
right.
then,
I thought
well,
you like,
then,
went up.
well, once you
He
cleared
killed
it, once you cleared it, I audibly said, okay, he's not there, so that you would
Yeah,
go
so
back down the stairs.
The
but I
arguing
guess I
is.
should've just told
So
you.
I went to like
Chat,
the left. I didn't know.
I'm
it
gonna
was
try
right.
and let you guys listen to these comms
Yeah,
at some
you're right. I
point,
should've
man.
been way
Like
more
listening to
thorough
these
with
two.
my comms,
They're like an
communications
old
and-
lady.
So, guns.
How the fuck did we lose that round?
I'm
with
in.
that deagle?
Left side. Peeking left.
You good?
Yeah.
Good comms. Tries to get his teammate close enough
He
to
been had
support
seen
him.
me. Roll shit.
Now Shane's gonna leave it to
That's one.
Slump. Swing onto
Oh,
the last
let's
of
go.
them, reined in for the finish.
Thank God that wasn't a 0 ping fucker.
Does he have an AK within reach? Yes, it does.
Every single one of my bullets hit it.
5-2, dude. Drop your teammate a
Hey,
gun, Shane.
I was contemplating.
good
Go
man.
left side and we'll boost. Oh, let me throw nades right away.
All right, chat. So what I was saying before is that remember when Shane was shooting those beer bottles on the right side of the map in pregame?
Probably soon.
What I was talking about in the
Go more for left. There's a fucking
pre-match
right there.
interviews
Go.
that are like kind of tilting
Jump on it, no?
is
No, you
that
can't.
those beer
You think
bottles that you're trying
both
to
right, one
clutch
more.
make really loud sound
The fuck
and
you think I
basically
am
give up
jumping
where
over
you
that
are
fucking
like,
thing?
you
immediately.
go, like-
So, and they're like
like, I have
scattered
to
across
jump
the map
twice
in a
instead
bunch
of
of
once.
different places.
Yeah, but you can go like
It's our 3
more
months
right, so
anniversary.
you
Can
don't.
you stream FPL as a gift? No. But thank you for the 3-month anniversary, bud.
Bud,
I'll tell you.
he hit his subscriber with Bud.
What
That's
the
nuts.
We're outside now?
Yeah, look at the mini map. That's all
Hold
you
on.
need to look at.
I'm buying P2 smoke. Take P2. There you go.
Trade
Well,
out,
so then-
turn the
Turn the
slump
switch
into the
left.
raid boss.
No,
you
don't
peek
peek
left?
left. Left is horrible. Left is horrible.
Wait, we have to go.
I will legit TK you if you don't shut the fuck up. Alright, here we go. Walk out. There you go. Thank you,
Yeah.
plant. There you go.
Calm
These
down.
guys are funny, dude.
Smoking for you to plant. Plant and we win the round.
Smoke
Simple
for
as
them to
that.
get that C4 planted pretty
I'm
quick,
lagging.
That's fine. Don't really care.
and they're not going to be able to stop
Flashing
him.
above you.
Yeah.
Pop flash.
Push
maybe
left. Push left.
take
I have
a
no.
fight
I have
through
no
the
armor.
smoke.
You need to turn the fuck
Slump
around.
needs to swing back to his teammate's direction, and he finds the both of them.
Did you say turn around?
Oh my god.
Calm down, bud.
I wish I could
Calm down.
imbue my brain into yours, man, so you'd know what I mean when I tell you these things.
Calm down. I'll drop you an AK. Drop me a blow or mag 10.
Oh my god. Slump is paying him back for the investment that he had given him in a P250 last round with an AK-47. 7 kills for Slump, 7 kills for Shane.
Give me the bomb back.
It's okay, dude.
Slump is the Shane is the one who's playing for above or below 8 kills,
I
by
do
the
have
way.
smoke, yeah.
Just do the same thing.
What are you doing with a pistol? On
I'm gonna
in
peek left
Counter
side.
Strike, you can only afford to buy a pistol on the first round of the half.
One leaped. You've been head jiggled that. Smoking? Plant the smoke again.
Listen, he's over here.
Take bomb. Plant the smoke.
They're both.
They're gonna blow the smoke.
CS is a game of economy. You start with
You good,
800
you
bucks,
good.
either buy head armor or another pistol.
He's going left.
I'm back. Flash?
There's something.
Just so you are aware.
They're both.
Just stay there and I'll peek off you.
Yeah.
Shane's looking for that 8th kill. He'll get it.
He's below.
And now they can just play off one another, no problem.
Don't peek.
I'll do what I want.
Alright, Savage.
Bang,
Oh my
dude.
God,
He'll do what
let's
he
go.
wants.
Let's fucking go, Slump. Oh my god.
Seems pretty excited.
Hope
Only
you
2
did.
rounds left
We are
before the
so
flip.
good at this game.
Let's see how
man.
they're
Still
faring
beat
on the other side, on the
Yeah,
other
we
team,
can.
on the losing
Where?
of the 2 teams.
Like behind the box or some shit. Okay, I'm locked up. Wait, coming to you, I think.
Oh!
Barrels, yeah.
I push main. One main, I'm behind.
Desert Eagle's not the easiest weapon for the job right now to try and make a comeback own. I'm not going to lie to you, but the 5-7
guy's
for
on me.
Coco works out.
He's coming to you?
5-7 flips him.
I smoked him off.
Slump gets put in an early tomb.
I'm flanking barrels.
And Bagel's just trying to get top of him. Bagel's just trying to get in there.
He might be flanking through CT, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna resmoke this and leave.
Drop their smoke.
I'm flanking main. He could be CT, bro.
It's just a matter of timing now.
I felt
It's just a
like
matter of
he pushed
a
bottom
moment
where he is.
in between where he may
He's
be
like
able to
lower, I
find
think.
him, and yeah, he
Where's
gets
the bomb here?
Yeah, in front
ever
of us.
so slightly atop the game,
What
and
the fuck, man?
way.
Shane just sits him.
You couldn't
Holy
push deeper or no?
son.
No, I heard him like right behind me.
Good lord.
Yeah, in front
Ever
of us.
so slightly atop the game,
What
and
the fuck, man?
way.
Shane just sits him.
You couldn't
Holy,
push deeper?
that's nuts.
Gotta hold main.
Never even a problem.
Right side, one. Both.
And he's just playing for the
Both right
sound
side.
cues. Both of them looking to jump
Under the
over
barrels.
top. This should be
Oh, I'm just getting run at.
free, I would have thought, but
1
Slump's
HP.
AK-47 melts him,
Nice.
but doesn't have enough ammo left for the finish, man.
Fucking noobs, boy, let's go.
Bro, he just jumps and fucking AK sprays me, man.
If that was the way the game
yeah,
was going to
we're
end,
winning.
I would have been
I'm
tilted
dropping.
for
Give me
them.
a drop, yeah.
We're winning this shit, let's go. I'm just gonna keep blocking off mid. And I'm gonna play like, I don't know.
I'm gonna try to nade the
Around it.
steps. The right side steps.
Okay.
That might work, but
Whatever.
you got to hit it on a better
like
angle,
it.
yeah. Shame. 4 rounds
I'm
gap.
blocked right side. They could be playing for drop.
Pretty much
One right
everybody
side.
stays
one.
hitting at this stage.
One window.
Slump first blood,
Hit it up.
Shane over 8. The last one
I'm
that
going
needs to
around to
finish
the left
out
side,
is
they can
just
push.
closing out on this game
I'm watching a bomb.
with a distance of 4 rounds between them.
Like that.
Should be
He's right
simple.
side as well.
I'm holding city push.
Slump and Shane just need to lock in for the last.
He tapped. He's on site.
I'm on it.
Yeah, no stick. No
Oh,
bomb
he's off,
plant,
he's off.
baby.
Could be like right
You
angle.
got your time. You get to chill.
I think he is.
Hold your ground.
He's ISOing. Can you come with me
And
on
they're
site?
really just trying to get
Yeah,
this 1v1.
I'm just gonna tuck in
Do
around.
not
bro,
want
actually.
to
You can play
offer them
okay.
up that
play back.
duel. Challenging
easy
right
push.
now would be ideal for
He's on site.
Shane,
just
and he
looking for
actually
me, bro.
does get right around that bend from the smoke, and Coco's not close enough. Oh, the more he taps, though, the more he plants in faking it, the more he gives up his own game, maybe. Coco checking the low ground, now hearing the plant, and he's finally got the goal to stick it. Oh my gosh, no
Did that
way.
fit?
No.
Their separation from Coco and Bagel might actually have just
Just have
ruined
to
this.
search for him.
Might have ruined their chances. And what was the man up? Has he just sat on top of the bomb right now, Shane, or has he gone
not
checking
sure.
around? No,
Lagging,
he
you see
hasn't. They
this?
win it 9-4.
Yeah, I fucking, like, teleported on the steps.
Unlucky.
I'm lucky.
They called it.
Luch, come and Luch.
Guys, they called it. Shane Slump, they had their own read, and it pans out pretty well, I gotta say. So let's get them in here for the post game. See what their thoughts are after the fact. All right, welcome in. There you go. You called the 9 to 4, one of you, I think, right?
Mystic Mac.
Yeah.
I think that was the
She
one.
did.
Yeah, dude. And look at that. It comes to fruition. And pretty much like off the rip, you guys figured out what my thing I was talking about that could be tilting was. He goes around the map just shooting the beer bottles, man. Those ruin you in clutches sometimes. Because if you try and silent jump and you step on it, it just ruins your whole clutch. And you immediately realize they were there. They're scattered across the map in a bunch of different spots. But yeah, I was a little bit bummed out to see that you figured it out. But Coors Banquet's a pretty good pick, though, I got to say. Is that your drink of choice?
It is actually, yeah.
Fire. Very good pick. Well, guys, I'm not going to hold you for too long. First of all, congrats. Second of all, how do you feel about that map? I was tuning in and listening as much as I could without yapping over you, but it seemed like you were enjoying it.
Yeah,
I
it's
was very
actually
nervous.
one of the better maps I've played so far. Way better than the assembly map in the last map we lost on.
And
The
how did you
map
feel,
was way
Shane?
better than that. Oh, I was very nervous.
Wait, actually.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you should
not
like.
fucking
He
it.
gets really nervous about these kind of things. If you tell him that you're gonna watch
I
it.
was gonna say, dude,
I
you,
feel like-
you say that, and I know people who like speak with your kind of like level-headed tone and like joke around, but are actually like shaking, like genuinely. I know a ton
Oh.
of people like that. But
No, I was just goofing around.
you did look like you were goofing around in game too. You were having fun. No smiles, no jokes. You get fined for those here. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. So.
I heard that. So I mean, I'm having a good time, but I gotta keep myself in check at the same time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, guys, congrats on your win. As per usual, you move on with this one. Feels like it's a broken record and repeating that you're finding another victory here. And now you're finding at your 11th game, your 10th win. So maybe we can continue that streak going into the next week. But that's going to be it for week 2. So you move on, and I think you look pretty good while you're doing it, I got to say.
Thank you, sir. I think you look good as well.
Oh, okay, dude. All right, chill, relax, bro. Maybe some Coors Banquets the next land. Who knows? All right, we'll catch you guys later. Thanks.
Bye.
Goodbye forever.
Forever. Fuck. All right. Well, they're out of here. I'm going to disconnect them even. They get booted. Gone into the trenches and into the great beyond. Chat, we have our last game of the night. STX against Twigs. That's where we're going to be closing up shop. Team STX versus Team Twigs, if we're being accurate. So let's ensure that we got ourselves squared away and ready. See who we got for our stakes. POV flip, are you slow? What, you didn't want to see if the player to bet for above or below a certain number of kills would get on their mark? I feel like that makes most sense. I think that's pretty standard. Can't cap. Watch your tone, little guy. Got ourselves how many kills for STX to start this one? Favor of the odds in the way of Twigs and one-shotter right now. And seeing as that is the case, we can follow STX for this game to start with. Same way we did Shane. Above or below 9. And the first blood, as is per usual. Oh, actually, on Palai, I think, is the map that we're going in for right now. Looks like they're getting some of their pregame warm-up in ever so slightly. Chat, I think I'm going pretty uncomfortably in the way of Twigs and One Shot. This map in particular, they're really good on. They've played it a ton too. I think that Raven and STX could give us something to look at, but let's see the last times that they've played it even. Let's do our research. Pardon me. Research is important in these matters. That's 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have they played it at all? No, they haven't. I guess that's why they're doing their little run through. But I mean, One Shotta and Twigs, they've played so much of Palais or Palai. It's actually kind of insane how much they've been able to get out of this map. Some wins, some losses, but above all else, I think that they're a reasonable choice to select going into this one. For me, personally, with STX and Raven being unknown entities, though, on this map in particular, that's where we get a little bit hairy. That's where I get a little bit questionable, right? So... I don't think that that's copyright free on that playlist, TBH. But as we do have our players readying to get the interviews going, we've got a set of players, as mentioned in Twigs and One Shot, who I want to kind of break down their thought process on this map in general, having been one of the more veteran teams on it, like them. Laboom and No One and Goodbye and Trick, I think, have played the most out of those maps I've seen from a majority of the teams in the league right now, and to good efficacy too. Particularly those first 2 teams in the pairs, as mentioned. I think that they've given us a good show a number of games, and I also think that they've given us some of the deepest runs as far as the games are concerned. Are they just hopping out right into the... No, okay, never mind. They were in the same server for a second. I thought they were getting it started without me. I kind of need to be in there in order to see what's going on. But you guys already know the drill. The last interviews of the night do tend to be some of the more drained from the players who are just trying to get their games done. But they know nonetheless they've got to bring that workers mentality, that ethic to come out and close, to give us the best show that we've got. And you guys, I hope, have been enjoying it too. I think a lot of these games have been pretty good. Particularly the opener was a bit of a banger. It was the Golden Gun that we get once, it feels like, per night nowadays. And we love to get those because they make the most exciting CS, the edgier seats on these comeback stories too. But we're going to see what these players are thinking about this map going into it. Yo, what's up, team?
Yo, what's up? Why not?
Nothing much. You guys, you're my Palai experts at this point. I think I've seen you guys play it the most, and you might have even played it the most. Or the very least, it seems like it in this last, like, 2-week span. So how do you guys feel about this one in particular now that you've gotten so many reps under your belt, pardon?
Map's pretty hit or miss. Lucky every team plays it super different. Like, some people, like, just push you, some people just sit back and do nothing, like, so you gotta spend a few rounds, like, gauging how the other team plays it.
Are you on the same wavelength as that?
Yeah, pretty much, honestly.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, this map, it gets to be super hit or miss in not only the ways in which people play it, but also in the way that, like, the game turns on the half. I think that's probably one of the biggest talking points too. On the CT or T side conversation, do you guys have any one way that you feel that this one swings? Because I've actually heard some differing opinions.
I think it depends a lot on the money.
Okay.
Because, like, you can definitely do some stuff with MP9s on CT, but for some reason it feels harder to do anything on, like, force buys on T. But, like, when you have AKs, I feel like the fights from the roof are really good.
So we're definitely in the camp that with, like, the full buy rounds that the T side is feeling pretty strong, but otherwise it's kind of difficult to get that moving without that money.
Yeah, and when CTs get AKs, it's just like,
dude,
it's like any other map. It's not super fun.
Yeah, I understand that too. So going into this matchup in particular, you know, Raven and STX, they've not yet played this in 1v1 me. Do you have any expectations for them coming into this match and what you think that the score line is going to be like, seeing as that is the case? They're a little bit of a wild card in that regard.
I think they're gonna play super slow, personally.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm feeling like another maybe like 9-5, 9-6 somewhere.
Okay, yeah, so like a not exactly like utterly dominant, but like just close enough to where you feel comfortable with the distance that you set between you and the opponent at the end of it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Super reasonable from you guys on the last game of the night. Trying to keep the energy high and trying to get this game on the road. We've got just a couple of minutes to go into this one, and we are going to be getting the other duo in here for their conversation as well. Their talking time, as we will see you guys potentially for the winner's interview later on. We'll see. Good luck.
Thank you.
100%. Okay, dude. All right. Welcome. The second of the two, but definitely not the least of the night. The last for sure, but this is the closer on Palai. I had just seen do a little bit of a run through on the map on your stream on the side view when I was paying attention to that and getting the interview done with the others. So how are you feeling about this one?
Feel good. Yeah, pretty good. The map looks like very open and chaotic, so I think it'll be like fun and good for us.
Okay, so you feel that chaotic energy that the map may provide actually feeds into your game style and how you prefer to play?
Oh yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I mean we're good at just like pacing ourselves, so should be chill.
All right, very good. So, this one being the first outing for you, you're a little bit of a wild card in that regard on this map. You have the element of surprise that maybe they don't, but they have played so much Palai. That's the only difference, that they've just gotten so many reps under their belt on this one. Are you going to be maybe taking a slower approach to see how they like to play it, or any gimmicks that they may be aware of that you aren't? Or do you kind of just intend on taking this one step by step on your own timing? And like you said, keeping pace, does that mean faster?
Not necessarily like faster or slower. I just mean like in relation to like off of each other. Like we're not trying to die alone, but like
right.
We play pretty like split generally, or like we have at least.
Yeah.
So we'll probably just like play like at our own pace. Like if we want to go fast, we'll go fast. If we want to go slow, we'll go slow. But not necessarily like based on anything more than vibes, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's going to be a very interesting kind of. I don't know what the word would be, mechanic, I guess, to this map, is the speed in which you can and can't take it, some of these different angles, as well as trying to keep separated, or at least separated enough to where you can cover your angles appropriately. Sometimes gets somewhat difficult, so we'll see whether or not you can adjust to that quickly, but I'm excited to see, and hopefully this one is a longer game, but you can give me your prediction as to what you think this one will end up.
9-5-9-6. I was thinking 9-5.
A 9-5-9-6. I think that they said that exact score. I think they said, yeah, 9-5-9-6 is pretty much exactly where they ended up. So it looks like one of the two of these two predictions are going to get at least relatively close. I can only imagine. So we'll see if this one does go somewhat close to the distance, but not the full way. Maybe we'll get a golden gun. Who knows? It wouldn't be the first of the night. And maybe, we'll see you guys come out with something a little bit more electric than even we were anticipating, seeing as you are that wild card. So I wish you luck, and thank you for joining me for the pregame interview. Maybe we'll be catching you in a little bit for the postgame interview as well.
Thanks, Tony.
Oh, jinx. All right. Well, we got them now prepping and getting ready for the game. It's a final match of the night time to where everybody is turning up and turning in. Oh, guys, STX and Raven now even jockeying for position for the win. Look at that. And people on the side of STX to be able to find that 9-kill plus. There is a solid amount of support in the camp of the girls, and you can see that overwhelmingly is in their favor for the other two of the stakes. But the first blood for Twigs and One-Shot, surprisingly enough. So you think that they're gonna lose, and you think that STX is gonna get above 9 kills, but you don't think that they're gonna be able to find that first blood. So I find that to be probably the most interesting of all the stakes that we have going for us right now. To justify all of that, I think I'm going to be personally, with the minute left we have, going with Twigs and One-Shot because of the experience they have on this map in particular. I think if it were any other map, I would be a little bit on the fence about it. I think I would be a little bit different in how I feel. However, I think Twigs and One-Shot for me just have so many games under their belts on this one that they know the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the nooks and the crannies, and I think that's going to be a really big plus for them. Genuinely, I think that's going to really kick this one into high gear, but I also think STX does get above 9 kills. I think that is something that you can go comfortably with and say can happen, and I don't really foresee there being any reason as to why that wouldn't be the case. They've been playing pretty fine. They've been getting good games in, and they've been keeping them close, and if this does go the distance as far as rounds are concerned, then that alone is the fact of the matter that you can just get more and more kills naturally from. So I think that I'm going to be going with those two personally. The first blood, I'm going to steer clear from onto this one, onto the last of the night. I plead the fifth, and we continue our way on into the finishing, not only for tonight, but as well as for week 2 Guys, it's Friday night, and you're here staking with us at 1v1 me, so we want to say thank you for that. We want to say thank you for popping out and showing your face in our chat in order to keep things moving and grooving. Oh, let's see how this game goes. I'm just watching. Oh, you're just tuning in for the gameplay itself. Okay, okay. Caucasian baller. For the love of the game. Taking a peek. Respect.
Double go upper and just fight from the roof. You want P250s? I could drop one and buy one for myself.
This is the STX POV, by the way. We're watching STX because they are the player that is right now slated to find above or below 9 kills.
Damn, they both have 29 ping.
Yeah, they loaded in. I saw 30 ping on both, and I was like, "You guys are good. Like, they should be fine."
They are in the same house, actually. Funny enough. P250 on the left-handed view model, a little bit crazy, but whatever works. Whatever works. They got a flashbang to fight with later on too. Not sure if they'll be able to let it loose. Where's the second player at, though, is the question. Do you think they were just playing tucked into the site? I feel like that would probably be the best way of going about this.
Sure. One boosted up, like deep. What the fuck?
Oh, there's a boost on that wall. Yes, that's what Twigs loves to do. That's right. Forgot about that.
Just gonna try and plant.
Get that plant off. That second player now they're aware of. And are they going to hit a timing? They're right above. Oh, what a jump scare. You could see that was jolting.
Boosting. I guess you could
I
just
don't
peek
know
there.
what he's jumping on. I can literally see his head over that building.
That was crazy. They're going to find out about these little things that I was talking about before. Twigs in one shot. I just know so many little tricky moves. Silly boosts.
You know, just you went by and you just like fight slow on the roof, and I'll just like go left side or something.
That was crazy how that player even got to the T roof that fast. Especially without making any noise.
No, it's fine.
Well, it's kind of pointless.
In goes the silent creep. Are they ready for this at all?
I'm looking for a push.
The window's vacated as far as the right side cubby.
Just gonna keep walking.
And this could be the play. This could be the move to just get them the freebie.
Did you walk through left or mid?
I walked through.
But that window is not safe. They could be on the other side deeper than that. But they have gotten through. They have caught the timing. But not going to go for the M4. Instead, just going to look to find themselves the plant above all else. Tap, full stick. Very, very dangerous. And around the corner comes the spam. No money from the plant. Their force does them no good. They may need to just buy pistols and armor here.
Yeah, just deco.
So now they're going to save. Now they're going to save. They're going to try and get their AKs next round, so that's okay. They're going to be okay letting this round go.
I'm wanting to push on there.
They're going to let this one slip, and that'll be fine. And then they're going to get the AK-47s at.
Raven, can go check it.
I didn't see anything mid.
They're behind them again. How are they getting so forward on these positions? It feels like it's constant. There's a gap that needs to be plugged. And again, this round in particular, this can be a learning opportunity. That's okay.
Oh, please peek me.
And the Desert Eagle, the one-shot hand cannon, it's interestingly enough been evaded by the SMG player. I don't know where they'd gone off to, but there they are. Peekaboo.
Good damage.
Yeah, that one kill is pretty big.
The rifle.
They get AKs, armor, a little bit of utility to sprinkle on
I actually have no idea how
into.
he got there so fast. Like which path he took.
They can
Kind of hard to read the minimap.
say that they've got more to play with than ever before.
I'm going left push. Mid.
How the fuck?
I'm walking in left.
Yeah. Polyed right side.
And now it's just quiet across the board. They've been, again, walked in on inside their own spawn like 3 times now. So if they hit that again, that would be disgusting. Slide down, silent, but then loud as they hit the ground concrete. That wasn't the intended movement peak. And Twigs is going to find the both of them. Damn.
Just double up. Like push something,
That's a
I guess.
shame.
Down to Mac 10 armor.
Did both have AKs?
Mac
Fine.
10s.
Go like left side or something.
Questionable. Now we're entering dangerous territories. Guys, it's not really looking great. The money is not there. It's just simply not panning out.
On left side.
Holding window.
Trying to flush out either position, one from the back and one from the front. They catch them both at the same time, trying to get that money up. It's not an easy journey. That much is for sure.
If I go lower mid, I can see the mid walk and the right side walk.
I'm not even gonna worry about planting the bomb. I feel like I just kill them.
Okay, the new tactic is go kill.
I'm gonna go down mid, and I will be able to hold the mid walk and the left side walk.
The new tactic is go kill.
Every time I like gone on the roof, I've died, so I don't know.
Smoke, Molly, no nade.
Dead right.
There's a fight though.
with you.
The first time I think they've had the man advantage
Need double walk
pretty
right?
much ever. Now they get close up. They shift on the same angle. They should be good for their trade. Oh, maybe not. One shot has got theirs. And then they dip. C4 planted. They can get on top of that half wall. Raven knowing it now. Not going to eat the nade, but certainly not 100% healthy. And these angles get a little bit ugly. The 1v1 still going to be victorious for Raven. Finally, the round on the board.
Clusterfuck.
Not a fan of the map, clearly.
That right side is like horrible to peek.
Reasonably so.
Going on the roof, I don't know. You need me to hold left?
I'm holding right in mid.
Have your left.
All in mid.
Got naded first timing.
Gonna try and drop down maybe eventually. Expecting them to go on the aggressive right now. Twigs and one shot. Their money is good, so they've got no real reason to be throwing themselves and their bodies at them haphazardly.
Get my mid.
Yeah.
And again, a 1v2 that they can't get back from. The girls are now starting to show some signs of life.
Yeah,
That's what we need. That's what we've been looking for. That STX above or below 8 isn't looking great. Unless we can see them really come back to form, like right now.
Pushed up close, man.
Another time, this right side is just being eagle watched by Raven. If they're just gonna walk it down again, they could just get outright killed.
You want me to like walk left or something?
I'll walk right.
Is there snow? Is this map snowing? Or is it like rain or like dripping off the roof? Yeah, I guess it's like rain on the shingles or something like that. That's kind of whack. It looks so weird. They've got all this real estate and no contact, and eventually that cubby tucked is not a safe spot. Oh, that boost again. It's hard to forget, but it's just as easy.
That makes like legit
To
zero
lose
sense.
track of when you're in the chaos. In the smoke, wrap around the backside. This could be the move. This could be the play. And now stuck inside the smoke is the only problem. They eventually get back out, and the spam's in the same spot, actually read by the CT, but there's no angle to be cleared. The one tap to finish, and we go 5-3. Okay, I mean, a reasonable scoreline to sit. This pistol round is going to be all telling and all important, though.
Because I'm sick. It's all
Yeah,
my
that's
fault.
probably why. It's probably your fault. Yep. Gonna go play in the window. Good fucking luck.
I'm just gonna.
Good luck, they say to their teammate. Yeah, these rooftop angles are so scary, man. But they're not going to be dueling it. tap out. One left. That's not a stick. No, absolutely not. And it's just tap after tap now, gone for the full thing. Around the Rosie they will ring. Oh my gosh, it's the clutch! The 1v2, the double kill, and closing the distance now in this game. As well as in that stake for 8. Kind of cool. You are a weirdo, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? You're crazy. Get a grip. Oh my god. Don't let him put you down, Ace.
I'm just going right side again.
Don't let him talk to you like that.
I'd probably buy it.
Hold your ground. A4's brought out the fully automatic rifles. That bird flying actually means that they're on top of the roof. That's a cue.
I think on the roof. Saw the birds go by.
Yep, well, yep, there you go.
Actually, how that's meant to be interpreted, but
There's no gaps, I don't think, right this second. They should be fine on all fronts. They're playing against lesser weapons, so they're going to need to be the ones to make something special of any of these angles. And the Deagle already now being known. Oh, what? How is that not a kill?
I can't tell if one was lower. or not.
Deagles and head armor, it works out for the first kill. I thought that would have been a frag every day of the week for STX. It looked like it was perfect. But one shot at Reams, the first of the duels. Raven, all they're going to need to do is sneeze on that player, though. Or Shada could just go all the way around the world and wrap around the back. Shot to the side of the head.
Oh, that's painful. Do you want to do fire save?
I'm just gonna buy a Deagle.
Might be save territory. Yeah, they'll be able to buy
Hold for a push.
something. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, good idea to try. Probably
Line me out.
fall back on that.
Horrible
You
shot.
heard me, burn.
Slammed from the rooftop, and in mid.
The fuck is he jumping on the peak over the wall?
Neither of them going to be able to find their footing on pistols. No one-shot impression team.
One just peeked mid early.
Another go. Probably their last go at this one, actually, because they've got very little money.
I'd expect it, but yeah. Let's go. Right.
I'm jumping out.
Smoke. Answered with an incendiary. Maybe the double swing left? Ooh, I'm not sure.
I'm walking up.
Getting up close and personal eventually.
Dropped right.
I just made
Walking
moves.
left. You're good.
Now they're together.
Clear your mid soon.
Holding that same angle that One Shot had done something absolutely insane on earlier. It's Twigs, though, in the doorway and the entry point that actually is the incision. The opening duel.
Right.
And a 1v2 for Raven. Aware of the second player's position, but can do nothing about it other than fight, fight, fight. Twigs double down, and this is the last chance they have.
I think
It's gonna have to be 4 rounds straight.
Probably go up there. Maybe I'm nading it.
Nade over top.
Side one. Nice.
First SMG gets the frag.
Maybe on the roof.
Did you drop?
I don't know.
Now it's an AWP for Raven to use? It's one shot. You miss, you probably get killed out, but not missing right now. Not this round. There is no next game. This is the last game of the night.
Kinda don't want this up.
I don't want it either.
Pardon me.
Tell you. Peeking mid early one.
That left side swing is dastardly. I feel like that's a T angle every day. Is it? Oh, I was going to say the shoulder is spotted. Oh, pulling a nade there is questionable, to say the least, from the bomb carrier.
What's up, here?
Here we go again. They get no plant, they get no kills, they get no extra money. Nade goes high and wide.
Right side.
Swing to that right side. I don't think they're going to go surfing on.
They're util from the roof one. I'm with you here. They didn't force. We walk left side. I'm pushing up on the right here, so I don't get flanked.
Are they going to go together? Up and in to their spawn? It could be the move. Getting caught off on the headshot angle would be worser. Maybe better if they go for that swing, actually, because it's exactly what they asked for. The duel, the 1 versus 1. And now it's just clutch time. Now it's another heads-up aim duel for STX. And what is that swing from Twigs? Doubled in the finish. That's insane. Oh my lord, what a finish to that one. It got a little closer than maybe they were anticipating, but 9-6, still the win at the end of the day. Whew. That was a longer one, I gotta say. That was definitely a scary prospect, but let's see what they've got to say. Whoa, no F words, dude. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me, dude?
My bad, bro.
Just kidding, bro. Good games. GG's. Good wins. It was a little, like, 1 round tighter, I think, than what your prediction was, but still a very well-handled game from you guys. You were using all the tricks you had up your sleeve pretty well, and it didn't really ever seem to lose too much focus. It was just the money in the second half that was just a little bit of a scare. But, you know, how do you feel about how they went about that game in comparison to what you were thinking? Was it about how you were expecting it to be?
Honestly, not really. I thought they were going to push us a lot more on our T side.
Okay.
I knew they were gonna go slow. Yeah.
I remember you said that.
My
Yeah.
expectations were right. The game would have been a lot more. What's the word?
Not as close if they didn't have an op.
One-sided. Yeah. I kind of threw and bought an op for no reason. Lost the op and we lost 2 rounds because of it. It would have been a lot more of like a gap in the rounds.
No, yeah, that's understandable. I think that talking about that game in context of you guys being the ones that I was like, you know, you're extraordinarily experienced on that map in particular. I think that goes without saying. And you know, it was a little bit tighter, but even then, I think that you show at the end of the day, the win is the win, and you didn't like throw the game, and you also didn't get like outplayed 100% of that time. So in that round gap, I think that's okay that you let that loose. So congratulations on your win, and thanks for joining me for the end of week 2, boys. It was a good game to end the day.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother.
For sure. And chat, that's going to be it for us here as well. Until Monday, when we do jump back into the action for week 3 of the Counter-Strike 2 division of 1v1 me. I've been Why Not, and I appreciate you for tuning in. Behave yourselves and don't do anything stupid, as we are going to be saying ourselves goodnight.